Yeah, a lot's happened since last time we recorded. Uh, the Odyssey, I've seen that twice. How many times have you seen it?
I've seen it 3 times.
Dang.
No, I'm just kidding.
Uh,
I've only seen it once.
no way. No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I thought you saw it like two times at least.
I had tickets to go see it with Steph this last weekend, but I was too stressed out. I needed to spend time looking for an apartment, so I canceled it and I just gave her the tickets.
Dang.
Yeah.
That
So
is so cruel. I will say I was
no.
at the movie theater today, and because I saw the Odyssey again today, half the theater was just Spider-Man, the other half was the Odyssey, and like just if you have a movie,
Oh, like the actual theater, not the room
yeah,
that you were in.
yeah, no, this the entire theater was either playing the Odyssey or Spider-Man. I would suck to have a film coming out right now, dude. Like you are just gonna get just like cooked.
Yeah, but it's Spider Man, so it'll be okay. If it was like a smaller movie, then yes, this is like not a great time to have it come out.
Yeah, like Spider-Man and the Odyssey are just basically the two headliners right now.
I'm seeing Spider Man tomorrow, and I am so hyped.
Yeah, I'm that's next on my list. Uh God, Tom Holland is just raking right now. He's just like in every freaking movie. And so is
Dude,
Zendaya too.
Zendaya, John Bernthal's in a lot. Robert
Yeah.
Pattinson's in a ton. I think he might be the most. Anne Hathaway, like these
I
actors
think
are freaking killing it.
well, Zendaya's gonna be in like Dune 3 too. So
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna be in like a lot. Anne Hathaway, yeah, you're right. She's raking. I feel like it's interesting with Hollywood right now. Like all these actors are in like the same movies, it feels like.
Well, it's because they're
Uh
massive movies and they're huge budgets, and Hollywood only hires like the same 10 people for the
it's
most part. It
it
feels
seems
like,
like it. It seems
which
like
is
it.
very annoying. But
Just wait till I break through.
hey, you never know. Wouldn't that be so fun if you just like randomly got discovered and you just became like this huge actor and you're like, well, this is the path I was expecting, but okay.
Yeah, I just kind of just like fell in my lap. Like I wasn't even asking for this, but
You become like the I'm trying to think of like an actor who's big, but that's not like Tom Holland, like Spider-Man. Because I don't think you're playing a Spider-Man type of role, but like
no, no, no. I'm playing
you'd be like Ned.
the CEO of sex. You seen those memes?
I feel like maybe.
Oh, just like the actor is like bald in real life,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
there's like a picture of him in just like a suit where it just like looks super awkward, and someone just wrote like the meme like CEO of sex, and then
That's
just
so
like
funny.
CEO of sex announces sex 2 with 3 new genders. Someone in the comments was like, I haven't even played sex 1 yet.
So funny. I can be the guy. I can be the guy in your chair. I can be the guy in your chair or whatever. Like the guy with the computer in the chair. That could be you.
Well, like it's funny that they like when they were at the premiere, they were like yelling like CEO, CEO to
That is
him,
so
and
funny.
Tom Holland just like, why are they calling you like CEO? just he's
That
just
tear the
like
shit up, boy.
he's just like I don't know, just kind of like leans into it a little bit, but
That's actually
uh
so funny.
yeah, no, it's
He hasn't been in a ton other than Spider Man.
no, he's only
I mean,
really
he's
been
probably
in
doing
that.
fine, but still.
Yeah, I'd be happy just having that be my career, just kind of make royalties off that. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's a
that
lot.
would be so cool to be able to like Tom Holland signed on to be Spider Man when he was 18, and now he's like 30.
Still in high school, by the way.
Yeah, I know that. It's just like bro's been in high school forever. Like wasn't he a senior like in the first movie?
I think he
But
was a
then,
senior in the last movie, but
yeah, I think
now
so.
no one knows that he exists, which is crazy. But
Yeah, still attending high school parties though. It's like, all right, Tom's getting a little weird now. Well, you
uh,
know the actress who plays the Avatar chick, the blue chick.
Zoe Saldana,
Yeah,
yeah.
like she signed onto Avatar when she was like 28, and she's like 50 now, and she's like one of the highest grossing actors this of like our generation or something because she's been in just insane movies.
Well, yeah, she was also in Guardians too. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's in Marvel and everything. So
yeah, she's made a lot of money. I think that like if you're just like an actor that's just like known for being like blockbusters, you're like raking right now.
I was gonna say, would you rather be like a like that kind of actor where you're just making tons of money, but maybe like the quality of the movie isn't like amazing, like Spider-Man, huge budget and everything, but it's probably not you're probably not going to win an Oscar for it? Or would you rather be like a Timothy Chalamet where you do these roles that like almost feel like indie, but they're not. You're still making good money, but it's like not the same.
I'd probably just hitch my train to like Christopher Nolan because like his movies are just like a mix of like both, where they're like winning Oscars and also
Said this
just
so
like
casually. Yeah, I'll just work with Nolan. It's whatever. It's like Chris. It's like all right, cool, casual.
yeah. Well, I guess I'm not on a first name basis with him yet, but um yeah, like I would probably just like try and find a balance of both because there's like
Hmm.
actors that are like in like shitty like blockbuster movies. There's also actors that are like able to like appear in like like serious roles.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah,
I mean, there's some actors that are just like like typecast as like one. Like I cannot see like an actor like Chris Pratt being like a non like box office like serious role, like where he's just not playing this like
yeah.
goofball. Like he's kind of typecast at this point.
I mean, he's done roles that are more serious, but I feel like those are all when he was a little bit younger. Now he's kind of known as like that
Yeah,
funny
yeah, he's
guy a little bit
he's typecast for sure.
because he was in
Um,
some like he was like in I think like American Sniper, Lone Survivor, or something like that.
but he wasn't like the main guy in like
No,
either of those
but it was
movies.
just like
No.
interesting to see him. But again, he's just like an average white looking dude. So,
Yeah, he is the definition of average white looking dude. Um,
but I mean, it would be sick to get a role where you're just like, even if you're not the headline dude, like Ned, example, like he's probably making good money and he's just in all the Spider-Man movies because he's just there. And so I'm like, that would be kind of sick.
he doesn't have to do like any stunts either. Just like
Yeah,
like
just kind of
show.
just there. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be fun. It'd be
When
fun.
the teacher walks
Um,
in into the library, he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Watching porn." And the teacher's like, "Bro,
I think that's where the CEO of Sex meme came from too.
yeah." So funny, but man, that would be so sick because you just rake that shit. But, I mean, that is a good point. Like there are actors who definitely can bridge the gap. I feel like Kevin Hart hasn't done like a really good movie. He's done like funny movies, but for the most part, he just does movies with like big budgets that aren't that great. But
I,
yeah,
I actually thought that Tom Holland was gonna be like one of those actors that was just only gonna do the superhero, bigger budget movies, and then he's like in the Odyssey, and I'm just like, okay, well, this is like a much more serious role than I've ever seen him take. So I just want to say, like, I'm kind of impressed by that, like, low key. Like, he wasn't like the main like show stealer in that movie, but like, it's just kind of nice to see him in a different setting. So,
yeah. He has been in some like serious things when he was younger. I think it was like before he was really well known, but it would be cool to see him in other things now. Like obviously he's mostly well known for Spider-Man, but then now he could do other things. So it'll be exciting to see. And he's not like the best performer in the Odyssey, and I don't know if he'll ever win an Oscar or anything like that, but he's still like very much a celebrity. And it's
mm,
just weird because like with actors, there's like Kevin Hart and The Rock, they're like A-list celebrities, but then so is like Leonardo DiCaprio. But
mm,
like when it comes to like acting, they are on completely different
100%.
levels. But they're still considered like A-list celebrities. But it's just like one they're both like box office, but one is just like he does like box office movies, but they're like Oscar nominated movies, whereas the other two are making like box office movies, but they're just like more for entertainment because it's like no matter what Marvel movie it is, they're gonna make like $1 billion just because everyone loves Marvel.
For the most part, I
Not
feel like,
all of them, but like if it's
yeah,
just like yeah,
yeah, like
if it's like
now,
an Avengers movie, it's gonna make like $1 billion.
yeah, I really hope the Avengers movie is good because, like, I feel like Marvel's
Oh,
kind
Doomsday.
Marvel's running on like borrowed time. I've been of that opinion for a while now. They're really just running on borrowed time. Just they might just be due for like a reboot.
And I feel like you're a lot bigger Marvel fan than I am because I'm not a big Marvel fan.
I I like Marvel. I
You
like
see that strange doctor guy,
a strange Doctor guy.
the guy with the hula hoops in front of him.
Yeah. I think that it's just on borrowed time. Like they're running out of ideas. They had
Yeah,
uh, it's very risky play to bring back Robert Downey Jr. as a completely different character.
makes no
Um,
sense.
makes no sense to me. But I'll still watch that movie. I just want to make sure that like it's like worth my time to watch that movie too.
Yeah,
Um,
because yeah, same. Like as much as I don't love Marvel, I'll still go watch it. But Doom Part 3 is what I'm really looking forward to. That's
yeah,
gonna be freaking
same,
sick.
same. And this better be it for Dune movies too, because I don't know what else they could do with it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's also my favorite director. But yeah, hopefully they don't make another one. I feel like this third one's gonna be amazing, and then they can probably just stop. But I want them to re-release Doom Part 2 in theaters because I saw that movie a lot, but I have not watched it since, and I refuse to watch it unless it's in a theater. So I'm like praying that they re-release it beforehand so I can go watch that, and then otherwise I'm gonna have to like rewatch it at home, and I don't want to do that.
I think
It's not the same experience.
I've seen that movie 3 times, once in the theaters, twice at home. And yeah, it doesn't hit as different at home. Um,
Yeah. See, I saw it 3 times in a week, which was a little bit much. I
we
will
need
admit.
you to see that so that Ducks could win the
That
um
that was actually I forgot about that. Yeah, you're like you have to go see this movie, and I was like, shit, okay, fine.
and then you didn't go see it and they lost. So
Yeah,
what does that tell you?
my
Um
bad, guys, my bad.
uh
This year it'll be Doom Part 2, Part 3 that I'll go watch. So don't worry.
yeah, maybe Ducks football will finally break through and
Yeah,
Seb just won't watch a minute of it.
I know. I was like, damn, I really want to watch this, but shit, maybe I am the reason.
Sometimes the hardest choices require the strongest wills.
True.
All right. Well,
Well, this is a sports
I was about to
podcast.
say, like, talking about the Ducks is a nice transition to our actual topic today, which is sports, because we are the second string experts. Welcome back, guys. Second string experts. We've taken a long hiatus. We've done different side quests and stuff. Uh, Seb is looking for a place to live. He
I
is
actually
currently
have an update.
homeless. He's currently homeless.
Yep,
So
clearly. No, I actually have an update on that, and I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Uh,
But just because I was gonna have to fork out so much money just to leave, and it was just like it wasn't worth it. But anyways, we'll talk. We'll talk about that later.
yeah, we talk about it
Um,
off the pod.
but yeah, we've kind of Courtney's been traveling and she's been going through crazy weather and also moving. And then I was looking into moving and like New York moving, like things happen quickly. So I was like, I've just been very overly stressed the past week. And so I was like, not in a good headspace to do this. And I also was like, I'm not confident that we could just do this in like an hour. And then if we did it, then I'd be like, okay, well, now I have to get the podcast out. I have to edit it. And that would take some more time as well. So I was like, let's just put it off. Um, Even though I know there's some topics here that Justin's been waiting to talk about for a while.
A lot's happened, like a
Yeah.
lot's happened.
I also have like a lot of like games that we can do. Um, but yeah, anyways, welcome back to episode 70. It's taken us from episode 67 to 70. It's been like it's taken us like over a month to get here. I feel like it's taken
Oh,
us a
like a month and
long
a half.
time.
Yeah, we've been dragging. We've been dragging.
Yeah.
Um, like we have not been doing our not due diligence. We have not been good about like finding a good time, but to like meet up.
Yeah.
But I think that that's just because we're all living like different lives. Like Courtney's like entire world is literally just on fire. Like
Mhm.
and for those of you who don't know, she's probably in the process of moving too. And
That's
Seb,
no excuse for not being here though.
I will say I did have a buddy like when we would do the virtual chapter meetings with the fraternity, like back in 2020, like he literally had to evacuate while like during the chapter meeting. So he was like had his phone out and he was just like saying like, yeah, guys, like sorry, it's a little like messy, like loud in the background. We're just like in the middle of evacuating like the fires and stuff. And it's like, oh wow, like
It's like, bro, you can
you,
hang up.
you can like not you don't have to come today. Like like
It's so funny.
oh man. So I guess Courtney has an excuse this time. The weather is like pretty horrible in Central Oregon. Not a lot of smoke over where I'm at though. Um,
That's good. But she's also
yeah,
moving to Utah too, so she's like in the middle of that as well.
yeah. I'm gonna venture a guess is that like Utah's gonna be hit with like wildfires in like a few years too. Um,
I know. I'm surprised that they don't get more.
in Utah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna like say more.
Oh yeah. Um, yeah. I think I was gonna, and then I just like didn't know what to say, so I was like, I just stopped and
I was just like, is there like,
comma,
is there like semicolon?
long pause, hold for dramatic effect. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that. Because Utah's pretty dry, and it
Utah,
can get really hot there.
I don't know, but I don't know if there's like a lot of like flammable material there. Is
That's a
the
good
thing.
point. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it is kind of deserty.
yeah.
Because like
Uh,
the place that my mom's gone to in Utah, like it gets really freaking hot there, but there's also like not a lot of trees unless you go to like Zion National Park.
that's probably where it would probably start. There's not like just any like real chance of fire then. It's just
Yeah.
warm and cold. Although the Salt Lake, the Great Salt Lake is supposed to be like get is supposed to get to a point where it's just gonna start smelling like so bad. And it's gonna make the entire city just like unlivable. Like there's the lake's supposed to dry up
Jeez.
and that's just gonna like cause all sorts of issues for the entire like city and stuff and the entire
Damn.
ecosystem. And like of course we got the ticking time bomb that is the earthquake out here.
Oh my god, I always forget about that shit. Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, that I always have that in the back of my mind whenever I visit the coast. Like
Yeah, I remember
I'm just like
you brought it up constantly.
there's a small possibility that we could experience this, and Gearhart was always be like would probably be the worst place to be on the coast for it.
Yeah, not a lot of elevation and like just a small town, like kind of just cooked.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna get freaking just like murked. Like there's like no hills in that entire town. It's just
Isn't
like
it like the whole West Coast is supposed to get murked,
uh yeah,
or is it just the coastline?
so the coast will have tsunamis and earthquakes. The like Portland and Seattle will just have like earthquakes and stuff. Um,
But like,
which
how bad an earthquake? Like, what magnitude are we talking?
like 8.59.
Jeez. Okay, so it's pretty big.
Yeah. It's like how bad? How bad? Just like well, pretty fucking bad.
You said it so casually. Like, yeah, they'll have some earthquakes. Like, it's like a one 1.0 or something like that. But like now, like 8 to 9. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's like definitely can get fucked from that.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. Like in Japan when they had that earthquake. By the way, we will get to sports, but like this is like interesting to me. Uh, like their entire like structures and buildings there were prepared for earthquakes because they get them so much. They were not prepared for the giant ass tsunami that came after the fact. And that's where a lot of their damage was from was the actual tsunami, not the earthquake itself.
Yeah.
Here, it's kind of the opposite because there's not really a ton of people on the coast. Um, it'll still just like screw everything up there, but there'll be like a lot less casualties from the actual tsunami than the earthquake.
Yeah.
But we're not prepared for the earthquake part. Like our cities just aren't structured that way. So it'll be way worse than Japan.
Well, maybe that Portland liberal city will finally be gone. Just kidding.
I know it'll probably make a God. I just know that. Anyways, we don't want to delve into politics on
Said by
that.
someone probably. At
Yeah,
some point.
yeah. But in sports news,
Speaking of Portland,
Portland, there.
so a lot has happened. I'm just gonna kind of introduce slightly, and then I'm gonna let you go off on this. Um,
Oh yeah, I was supposed to be cooking this.
yeah, well, just because like this is a topic that Justin has been talking to me about the past few weeks, and I don't quite understand what's happening. I think half the time you're telling me, I'm like not really paying attention,
That's
because it's
awesome.
well, because it's like one of those things where like you're ranting and you're like, oh, what the hell? Like you're kind of talking to yourself in a sense too. And I'm listening, but I also just don't really understand what the situation was because I'm not seeing a lot. But now I do better understand because of our last conversation from it, and now that I'm seeing more and more. Um, but Portland, Oregon, the Trailblazers, we're going through it. What is happening, Justin?
So there is a disagreement on how to fund the Moda Center. The owner is saying that he's not willing to put any money up front towards renovating the Moda Center. And the city has said that they will commit to the funding, but they want something else like in return, which isn't a very reasonable request. Which is a very reasonable request, I should say. It's not unreasonable. Um, and it's just this weird back and forth where they're not talking. The two sides aren't really talking, except like they finally talked today. They met during a city council meeting where they were discussing like funding plans and stuff, and the Blazers actually sent representatives for once to that meeting. Uh, but it doesn't sound like a lot got accomplished in that meeting. Like there's
Not surprised.
yeah, it doesn't seem like either side really wants to give an inch to the other. And the real worry is that Portland is at risk of losing the Blazers. Now, you have a lot of there's history to like stadium funding battles, like with Seattle losing their team to
Mm-hmm.
OKC, with the Bears relocating across the river to like Indiana. Like there's not going to be a football team in Chicago or the state of Illinois. It's just going to be like in like Gary, Indiana, but they're just going to call themselves the Chicago Bears. You have like stories like that just terrify every city that like because it's just lost tax revenue. It's lost like foot traffic to the city. It's like a big blow economically whenever a team loses like whenever a city loses a team. And it's not like the team is losing money being here. Like Portland is
Mm-hmm.
still like showing up for the Blazers, even like during the bad times. Like they're still like they're the only show in town. And so the question becomes like, is Tom Dundon, the majority owner of the Blazers, bluffing? There's a high probability that he is,
Mm-hmm.
because any relocation spot is either the same as Portland or slightly worse. You look at Kansas, and it's also cost money to relocate too. So if he's not willing to front the money for the Moda Center, how is he all of a sudden able to front the money for relocation? So you can throw out Seattle and Las Vegas as an idea of like where they'd relocate to, because the NBA owners stand to earn $8 billion each from expanding to both those cities. And well, not $8 billion for each billionaire, because that would just be ridiculous. $8 billion in
Also,
total
mm,
from expansion rights to Las Vegas or Seattle. So then if you cut those two out, where do you move the Blazers to? Like a lot of people have thrown out Kansas City, like,
oh God.
but I just don't see that as a possibility because it's a very like horizontal move. It doesn't. You're playing in a town with the Chiefs and the Royals, who are already going to be ahead of you in terms of fan attendance,
Miles, especially the Chiefs.
especially the Chiefs. And they're just now funding a new stadium in Kansas City for the Royals. I don't see how that's realistic opportunity, like a realistic opportunity for Dundon to move the team there. People have thrown out Nashville, people have thrown out Raleigh, but like here's the thing: those two teams, I mean those two sites already have NBA teams in their state. Do you think
Raleigh's so random.
Raleigh is where his NHL teams plays, the Carolina
Oh, okay.
Hurricanes?
Okay, I guess that makes
Um,
sense.
and the fact, like, not only would they be competing with the Hornets, they'd be competing with college basketball too. Duke and North Carolina are like a religion there. Their basketball teams are
Well, that's what I
absolute
was gonna say.
religion.
If we move to Kansas City, like University of Kansas is a huge basketball school, so it's like they kind of own that in the
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
area as well.
yeah. I mean, the problem with that is like Kansas City is technically in Missouri.
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying, like, in that's why I said in the area.
It's in the area. I mean, how far is Lawrence from Kansas City?
It's actually like pretty close. It's like
Really?
maybe like an hour, hour and a half.
Damn.
Yeah, because I mean we used to go there all the time.
So there you
Um,
go. There's another reason to like not relocate to Kansas City.
yeah, exactly.
Like St. Louis, like I don't know. I think that's like a step backwards
No, I
too.
don't want
But
to. I don't want to go there. And when I
like
bring up the whole Kansas thing, I just don't think like people in Kansas City or Kansas are like oh my god, we need a basketball team. Like I feel like that's not in their head mindset.
no, no, they're
But
just
maybe there is. I don't know.
I'm I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility for the Blazers to move to Kansas City. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense for an NBA franchise to relocate from a city that has like a ready-made fan base right there, doesn't have to rebuild their fan base, and to move to a city that like the Sacramento Kings used to play in Kansas City before they relocated to freaking Sacramento. How much of a step down like is that? Like
It just doesn't make sense.
doesn't make sense. So like they've tried the NBA, it floundered there. Like they tried the NBA in Vancouver, just floundered there. Had to move to Memphis of all places. Like it's crazy to me, like how some of these cities like that are bigger and popular, they had NBA teams in the past, but they just moved to like way smaller markets.
Yeah.
Like the Sonics, for example, moved to OKC, step down. Vancouver moved to Memphis, step down. Kansas City to Sacramento, a little bit more of a lateral move because Sacramento is like decently sized, but still, like there's three other teams in that state. So it becomes a question of how many small markets do you think the NBA can support? Too. Why do we have teams in Oklahoma City, in Memphis, like in some of these smaller cities that like can barely hold on to a franchise? Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Yeah.
or like Orlando's, but like Portland, Utah, like there's all sorts of like smaller markets that the NBA has that like you don't see in NFL or MLB. Like those are all like bigger markets or historical franchises. So I don't know what how this all is going to end. I think that it's probably a 60-40 chance the Blazers stay in Portland.
Damn, that is like way higher than I mean, that's like way lower chances than I expected. I thought it was hopefully I was hoping to be higher than that.
I mean, I wished it was. The one positive thing is that the state has already committed to funding their part of the Moda Center. The county seems willing to fund their portion of the Moda Center. It's just the city is waffling on it a little bit. But I genuinely believe that the city has the votes to get a funding deal done. They just want more reassurances that the Blazers won't relocate because their lease expires in less than 5 years. They are asking for a 20-year lease extension to their stadium.
Good.
And in addition to like some of the other things where they're requiring to have the Blazers pay for upkeep on the stadium, like $3 million a year, that's like nothing to these guys.
Hmm.
That's what's so like incredible about this entire thing. Their greed is just insane to me. These aren't the old school billionaires that can fund their own stadium like Paul Allen. Paul Allen like funded his entire stadium by himself. These guys are like private equity, venture capital kind of dudes that just like to pool all their money together, and afterwards they have none left over to like actually pay for to like run an NBA team. He's cutting like all sorts of shit. He's
I was
cutting
gonna say.
the broadcast team. He's cutting the fan experience. He's cutting everything. And he's like, and in the process, he's not endearing himself to the people that he's trying to like impress so that they can give him money. it's 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 just absurd. Like this guy doesn't know how to run shit. Like it's 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 so frustrating to watch in real time because it's all over the news here. It's probably not all
Yeah.
over the news in New York
I was gonna
City.
say it's nowhere. It's not in New York at all.
It's getting there. It's getting to be national attention. We saw Brian Windhorst like talk about on NBA today on ESPN yesterday. Bill Simmons podcast, like he talked about it too. He was pretty vocal about just sticking it to Dundon. Like he said, like Blazer fans, I'm gonna like be your champion and stick up for these like against this guy because I don't want you to leave town or anything. We have a lot of like broad support to keep the Blazers in Portland, at least in the media. But like it does like these people don't care about the media. They'll just say, "Oh, we just want to move to Portland, and we just want to move to like Kansas City, and this is why, and this is why, this is why. Please support our deal." There's like, and there's all one big club. They'll be like, "All right, bet." Like it just feels like the NBA will lose its soul if it moves to Portland. Oh, if it
Kansas
moves
City.
out of Portland. Let me just repeat that line. Uh, the the NBA will lose its soul for good if the Blazers move to Kansas City because they're already losing their soul in some way with some of these other relocations, like Seattle moving out to OKC. That is huge. That is a huge loss for the NBA because the Sonics were there for 40 years and the Blazers have been there for 57. So like you shouldn't be able to move some of these older franchises. It just doesn't seem right. Move like some franchises that aren't making any money. Move like Memphis and Nashville if you need to. Move New Orleans to Kansas City if you need to. I mean, like the Blazers are in great shape. Why are you threatening a relocation?
Do you think OKC winning the chip and then also like rebuilding really well adds value to them though?
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Because
Had none of that happened though, would have been very bad look.
the OKC is a very well-run franchise. They have
Yeah.
a great GM that knows how to scout talent.
Yeah. Damn, he's good.
He's amazing. Um, he started off as like just a younger guy, like in his 20s, and like now he's like in like just now like hitting his 50s. Like
That's
he's been there for
crazy.
so long. He's just been like a freaking whiz kid since day one. Like,
Damn.
yeah, Sam Presti is like one of the best GM in all basketball, 100%. Um, but like I think that OKC like having success from the championships does add a lot of value. That's why like championships bring value. That's why the Celtics are worth and the Lakers are worth so much. This guy Tom Dunton said, "I'm trying to his spokesperson said, I'm trying to double the value of the Blazers. If we have to relocate, then so be it." That won't add any value to the team. Like championships add value to the team. Do you think you're
Oh
making
my
that you're going
god.
to be making you're going to be having the same valuation as the Lakers? No. No, you're not going to have the same valuation as the Lakers. You're not going to have the same valuation as the Celtics. You're not going to have the same valuation as the Warriors. Like, there's so many more valuable franchises. Like, this is not like a private equity pump and dump kind of thing.
I also feel like your fandom helps with the value.
It does because it pays money into the entire
Yeah.
franchise.
And so if you just get everyone fucking against you and you become enemy number one, it's like, well, bro, you're not gonna be able to build something successful. And like, do you think Dame's gonna want to stay, be living in Kansas City? Not anything against Kansas City, but just like he has roots in Portland. I mean, he probably won't be there if this happens, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying, like, if this were to move, like, let's just say if this were to happen, like this year, it's like Dame's probably like, all right, nah, fuck this, I'd rather retire or some shit. So it's like, all in all, it's just like he's like trying to do this thing because he has like this idea, but it's like, but literally everyone is against this idea, bro. Like, you're
yeah,
not helping the case.
yeah. It is interesting because players like Dame are special. Like, they don't what they mean to like a city is invaluable in a way.
Yeah.
He's like a spokesperson for the city. He's like an icon
He is
here.
truly a sports spokesperson for Portland. Like,
Right.
yes, I 100%. I wish more players would listen to Dame about Portland, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's just white noise to them because they see Miami and LA and they're just like, oh, we gotta move there. And
yeah,
it makes sense, but like still, like Dame's been like a good representative for Portland. And if they were to move to Kansas City, I could see him having a falling out with them post like playing career. Like he would probably not be like a representative for the Blazers uh in their new city, for example.
yeah,
Like he'd
yeah,
probably have his jersey retired. He wouldn't be very happy about it probably because it wouldn't be like in Portland, but he'd have his
yeah.
jersey retired because that's the accomplishment that he earned. I mean, I can't speak for Dame obviously because we're just two guys on a podcast and he's actually like, but you get like an idea of like who he is.
Yes.
from his actions and his words. So,
It's crazy because okay, well, also it depends on the person. Like Dame is a very loyal person, so he's been a big advocate for Portland. I think if Steph Curry came and like started his career in Portland and he stayed, I think he'd be an advocate for the city as well because he seems like a loyal person.
mhm,
But then there
100%.
are players who are not as loyal; they're willing to jump around, and so like them advocating for something is not going to be as big. Because like I mean, even Carmelo advocated for Portland, not to the same level as Dame, but like Dame is like people don't realize like how great Portland is. But then like if you're living in Miami, it's like, well, why the fuck would I move to Portland? It's like, okay, yeah, well,
Yeah, yeah, it's two polar opposites right there. One is
yeah,
sunshine and just lower taxes. The other is rain and higher taxes. Which, when you frame it like that, it makes like Portland look very unattractive. Um,
yeah,
but it should be getting more like bigger name free agents than a lot of other NBA cities, like Utah, like
hmm
I mean, like Sacramento. I mean, neither of those guys really like getting like a lot of like players anyways, but they should be like a tier like above like some of the like lower viewed franchises. Like LeBron hates Memphis like with a passion. He's and a lot of NBA players do too. I didn't think
yeah.
about that Memphis was even really that bad of a city. I knew it like they have good barbecue, they got like good blues, they got good like history with Elvis and and they also have a giant Bass Pro Shops pyramid, which I've always thought was just goated. Um, so, but to NBA players, they think Memphis is just terrible, just
I
because they
mean,
have
I
this.
knew a dude that worked for the Grizzlies and he hated it because he hated Memphis.
I guess
He
like
liked the job, he just hated Memphis.
I guess like how it looks from a distance is just it looks like a much more like cooler city to me. But
For me, part of the reason why I think like I've always liked Memphis is because I loved their team back in the day with like Rudy
yeah,
Gay,
yeah,
Marcus Gasol, Tony Allen. Like I loved that team. Like Zach Randolph.
Mike Conley,
Yeah, Mike Conley, like still in the league by the way. Um,
crazy.
like like I loved that team, but I didn't realize how bad Memphis was, like the city.
They hate Memphis so much.
Yeah.
Like
But
it's
like that goes to show you like that team is full rebuild right now. Like that team is just bones. And Portland is not. We also have a fan base that shows up every year.
right.
Like maybe it's not always sold out all the time, but like I mean we've been to the games. It gets freaking crazy loud. There's a lot of people who would say like a lot of rival opponents or whatever say like, oh, I hate playing in Portland because their fans were crazy because we're
Mm,
fucking loud. And like we show up and we still continue to show up even when like Dame wasn't here, even like when we weren't that good. But then you got like Memphis who still has a team and their fans aren't really there. So it's
no,
just like why would you leave? And like I mean I was gonna ask you this, and but if Portland were to move in the next whatever 5 years or whatever it is, and let's say they move to Kansas City or just some other city, would you stay a fan?
no, hell no,
Who
hell
would you,
no.
who are you becoming a fan of at that point?
I would probably hedge my bets on a Seattle Supersonics team,
Okay,
expansion
well
team.
let's just say at that
Expansion's off the
point,
table too. God, Seb, you just have
no
to
no
take
no
like
no.
everything away from me. Like,
I'm just saying, let's just say like that's just not a thing right now. Like, are you just not going to be a fan of any team for a while, or like,
yeah, I'll probably just move away from watching the NBA for a little while. Actually, like, I might just be done with the NBA if they pull
honestly,
ties
I wouldn't be mad at that.
because it just seems like this. Like I said, the soul will have been lost from the sport for me.
Well, I was literally telling my aunt today how I don't really like watching NBA basketball because we were talking about how the WNBA All Star game had more people watching it than the NBA All Star game had, and
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'm not that surprised. And I was like, I don't actually enjoy watching NBA basketball unless it's my team, and even then, it's sometimes a struggle. So it's like I
Yeah,
can totally understand. I think I'd have a hard time because like I will say when it comes to sports, football and basketball, there are more teams in there that I hate more than like baseball. Baseball, I'm kind of like whatever with most teams except for a couple. But football and basketball, I'm like very opinionated with some teams. So it's like I could never be a Warrior fan. I could never be a Clipper fan. Like Lakers I could get on top of, but I just don't like the Lakers. Like I don't like Miami. Like there's a lot of freaking. Actually, I think I might honestly become like a Minnesota fan. I think that might be the team I'd root for, just because I like Anthony Edwards so much.
I gotta say, like,
Or Knicks fan, I guess. But
I mean, just be a Knicks fan. Just they.
yeah,
I mean, you already are one.
I was just thinking like if I was living in on the West Coast, if I was living in Portland or something like that, like who would I become a fan of? And
Dodgers.
if that's actually our other co-host.
uh, hey Tommy. By the way, Dominic Canzone owns your poverty franchise.
Well, we did lose yesterday, but Maron
Marone.
Calzone.
uh,
um. Okay, so that's interesting. There was something else I was going to ask too. Earlier, I can't remember now. Um, I might have said it already actually, but yeah, this is a very very annoying situation. I really pray we don't move because it's like I just can't see myself being a fan of any other team really. Like I'm like you mentioned, like I'm kind of a Knicks fan. I could go into that, but like the Blizzard always there, and like I love watching like Scoot Henderson in the off season and stuff like that, and like watching Dame and everything. But then it's like if they're completely new city, it's like, well, why am I supporting this team? Especially if you like, because they'd probably rebrand everything too. So
yeah, yeah. They'd probably just get a new name. They get a new name. Patrick Mahomes go to some games and be like hyped up about it. It'd be awful to
oh my
see.
god,
You
I
know,
hate
like
that.
it would just be such a bummer.
See his
Um,
freaking wife out there too. Like, goddamn,
Travis
fucking
Kelsey
leave.
and Taylor Swift just like probably there too for some reason.
They become like the biggest like uh basketball team in the country because of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey.
God,
It's like,
God,
oh my god.
God, so annoying. That'd be
Oh, I remember
so
I was going to ask you because this is a problem that I have with sports in general,
I
and I'm
realize that this isn't
curious.
my problem.
I have a bone to pick. Um, this might sound very not out of touch, but like not fully understanding sports and like the markets and everything. And I think it has to do with the markets just in general, actually. But I find it very annoying that in so many sports, there are multiple teams in the same city. Like, I already find it annoying when there's multiple teams in the same state. I kind of understand that a little bit more. But, like, we don't need two LA football teams. We don't need two LA basketball teams. Like, I hate that fact because it's like one team, yeah, you kind of have court advantage, but not really, or home field advantage. But it's like, just can we please just move somewhere where there's an opening as opposed to moving into the same stadium? And I understand like LA's a massive market, and so they can probably do it. But I'm
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
why? Like, stay in San Diego or like stay in St. Louis. Like, we don't need so many freaking teams in one goddamn city or one goddamn state.
Well,
Like, there's no reason to have four teams in California.
there, there. You could justify putting four teams in California.
I
You'd
know,
have
but I
to
just think it's
move like
dumb.
you have to move the Clippers to like San Diego, but you could
That's what
justify.
I mean. Like,
Yeah,
if the Clippers were in San Diego, then I'd be like, okay, I can understand it a little bit more. But it's just like you don't need two teams in the same city.
I mean, I by that argument, like in the Premier League, for example, like a lot of their soccer clubs are concentrated around like London or like the surrounding area of London. Very like and like a few of them are like scattered across the United Kingdom, but a lot of them are concentrated around like London still, and they make it work just because like London is the market in the United Kingdom. Um,
Oi, wanker.
that show comes back in like a few days, I think.
Yep, comes back next Wednesday, I think.
Hell yeah. Um, yeah, I agree with you. But I think that some of these other markets that uh you would move some of these teams to aren't like as good as the
I
market that they're
know.
already in
I
now.
know.
Um, like you cannot say that like the Clippers would benefit from like moving to like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like
Well, yeah, definitely not. It's just like as a fan, I just don't like find it enjoyable when it's like the Clippers versus the Lakers, or when there's two teams in LA. I just don't. I just think it's so dumb. And like I understand like value wise and money and like market, but it's just like in general, I'm like this is so stupid.
But what about like New York, for example? New York has like all their franchises are pretty like historic there. Except for like
Well,
the Brooklyn Nets and like the New York Knicks. Only one of those is historic. Um,
I'm not saying. I'm just saying like the same sport. Like I mean, yeah, I think the Mets shouldn't be here. Like the Mets could easily be somewhere else, but the Mets are also like they're not that good. This is not
but
super
haven't the
relevant.
Mets been there for like a minute though? So
Probably, I think so. But
yeah.
like for some reason, like New York, I don't have as big of a problem because like they're not sharing the same stadiums either. So it's like,
Well, not with the baseball teams,
but their
and
basketball teams aren't either.
their basketball teams aren't either. Their
Their football team isn't either.
their football teams aren't even in New York.
Yeah.
Um,
So
so
it's just like
what
that.
what
That's different.
what's
Whereas like
absurd?
LA,
What's absurd to me is Buffalo having
I forget Buffalo's in New
An
York.
AHL team and an NFL team. Like, what are we doing? What are we
Yeah.
doing? Like,
Like I do like the Buffalo Bills, and it's like a sick name. I always forget that they're in New York.
oh yeah, it's easy to forget because they're just like upstate. But they also have a hockey team. They have an
Yeah.
AHL team that no one even like hears about. Like,
Yeah, I didn't even know they had a hockey team.
like, what are we doing? You know what? You know what? One city that I think could, I mean, one state that could have two NBA teams. Yes,
And they don't have any team.
they have a team that they could support like another team in that state.
A state that has one team, but they could support two more.
They could support one more, not two
One
more.
more. Oh, but they could support two total. Okay, I see what you're saying. Um, okay, well, one came to mind. I'm trying to think if there's any others. Mm, my first thought was like Arizona, but I don't know much about them. But I'm based on your face, I'm gonna take that as a no. Um, how'd you know?
The fuck are you gonna put an NBA team there? Like
I
Tucson?
don't know. I'm trying to think of like this is when like all my knowledge of like teams just
Cities
goes
and
out my window.
geography and basketball and
Yeah, it just goes out the window. Um, give me a hint.
uh this city has three professional teams playing in it, but they don't have an NBA team.
They don't?
They don't have an NBA team.
You just said they had one.
They had one in the state, not one in the city.
Oh, one in the, oh, but you think this okay? But the
I think
state
this
can support.
yeah, this state could support two teams, but
Okay, but
and
the city that you're thinking of does not have a team.
the city I'm thinking of does not have a team, but there's a city in that state that does have a team.
From Ohio.
Fuck no, no Ohio. Ohio.
Okay. 'Cause I wasn't sure if you're thinking about like Cincinnati or something.
Very good fan
Uh,
base. Very good fan base, by the way.
Chicago?
No,
No, I guess it wouldn't be Chicago because they already have a basketball team. Um, yeah, this is where my geography definitely does not help me here. Yo, Katie Fugate, where you at? I need your help. um, okay, I'm gonna say okay, it's not Texas, not California, not Oregon, not Seattle.
you were very close, like a little bit ago. You started running like miles away.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, like when I said like Arizona, was that when I was close, or when I
Oh
said
no, you weren't close there
okay,
at all.
when I said Ohio, that was closer. I'm guessing. Okay, you're not talking about Nashville, are you?
No,
Okay, that's what I thought. Um, I need to look at like a map or something right now. I'm really good at this, guys. um, this is also not even helping me. um, God damn. Well, like no. North Carolina,
Nope.
somewhere in North Carolina. Minnesota. No, yeah, Minnesota has a Minnesota.
Nope.
Wait, no, because Minnesota has a basketball team. God damn, what am I saying? I'm trying need to.
God.
It's gonna get so old for people.
Yeah.
Okay, just a second, a little bit longer. One second. I'm gonna look at. I realize I can't really see this map. Okay. Um. Let's see. Let's see. No, that team doesn't have a football team. They don't have a football team. Colorado, in
No,
Colorado.
no, you were that's nowhere close to Ohio.
I know. Pennsylvania,
Yes, it's
Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pittsburgh. They could
Okay.
support two NBA teams in Pennsylvania for sure.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about that city or that state.
That's state. God.
Well, what city?
Pittsburgh and Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. Yes.
God,
Yes.
this was
Yeah.
this was like
I forgot Pitts. Yeah, I was like, wait, but Philly has a team. And I'm like, wait, no, but Pittsburgh doesn't have a basketball team.
this was a tough watch. I'm sorry, you guys.
I forgot. I just don't think of them. Like I just don't like Pennsylvania's like a big state, but I just never think of them. Even though they have like even though like the Pirates have like one of the nicest baseball stadiums and like Philly, like all their teams are huge, but I just don't think of like Pennsylvania. Like I just think of like Philly as like its own thing, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I think that they can definitely support like
Yeah,
NBA team. Just
I could see the Blazers going there, like for some reason.
I mean, I don't think that like it would be a very good move for the Blazers because it's a very like lateral move and they have to like share their market with like other teams like year round. The thing about Portland is that you got no one else. You got no one else.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, yeah, it is kind of like it's just gonna be stressful. I like doom scroll the Blazers, basically just checking the news, seeing like if anything's gonna happen. It's gotten to that point. Yeah, yeah.
well,
So
why stress over things you can't control?
exactly, but I feel like I can't control it. Um,
Even though that's literally us every single time any of our teams play. Like it's life or death. Yet we can't control any of it.
it's literally just any time I'm stressed about something, just like always out of my control most of the time, like 90% of the time. It's like what? Just like why are you stressed about things you can't control? I'm just like, well, it's like, well, I control it.
Yeah,
uh,
I literally just got a notification. Blazers Portland officials meet to discuss Moda Center revamp,
yep, that happened today. They weren't very. The Blazers were a
and
little
they
condescending
went
about it too.
really.
Yeah, they're like, oh, like we're committing to a city like with a rough political environment, with a um and like where the downtown just destroyed. Like
I
basically,
mean,
there's like,
not false.
I mean, not false on that, but like,
Liberal state, by the way.
oh my god, but that just like saying that like really just endears you to like the city though is a thing. Like these
Yeah.
guys went to like the same like are the deal type of program that like Trump did.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. But in other NBA news, because I'm down to like move on to this topic because we talked about it
Okay.
for half an hour.
Yeah.
Um, our boy is now a Philadelphia 76er.
67 or
And we got a new LeBronify song too. Remember the one that?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think it was that good.
Oh,
Actually, okay, no, I think it started off not that good, and then I was like, okay, no, then it got good.
just not you can't really appreciate like good music like me. I
Yeah,
understand.
I guess. Yeah, I just have bad taste. I guess.
This goes. They got Jalen Brown, Embiid, and then LeBron, the real big three.
Well, you hear LeBron's gonna run point.
Really?
It's apparently from what the rumors I've seen, this could be completely false, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. But like, Braun at one, Tyrese at two, VJ at three, Jalen at four, which makes no sense, and then Joel at five. So just based off that, I'm like, this is not happening. I feel like Braun's probably at the four, but he'll probably play the one like while they're on the court, but being guarded by the four.
I mean, I could see him just like bringing the ball up the court and then
Yeah,
just
that's what
going
I
from
mean. He'll
there.
bring the ball
Then
up.
just like
Yeah,
assuming the power forward position there. Um, but yeah, I don't see him being like the
yeah,
point guard on that team. Just like because you have like basically like three guards in that lineup. You're already stretching it a little bit with like Jalen Brown at like small forward too. So
yeah. Well, how tall
where
is
I
VJ?
think he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Oh, I thought he was taller than that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he's a guard. So and Tyrese Maxey is like 6'1", I feel like.
Yeah,
Um,
he's small. He's not that tall.
yeah. Um, where do you think the Sixers place in the Eastern Conference?
It's so tough because it's like, who's defeating this lineup? And it's always like knees or something. So it's like a knee injury. So it's tough because like on paper that team's really like is very nice. Because they also have a pretty good bench.
Simon's on the bench. I
Yeah.
think they got
So like
KCP too.
yeah, so like they are kind of deep. I know Dwight Howard's trying to get signed by them currently. He like posted a photo of himself in a Sixer uniform. He's like, "Hey guys,"
Jersey swap is crazy because
but I mean, I think they're top three for sure. Like immediately, I think they're better than Miami. I think I don't think they're better than the Knicks,
that's
just because
fair.
I think the Knicks are all like just the Knicks are such a well-rounded roster. Um, and the Sixers like it's just like a random hodgepodge of just like good players. And I'm like, don't know how it's gonna mesh.
The Sixers
How
are.
well yeah.
Yeah, but they got like all stars up and down their
No, that's
lineup.
what I mean. Like they have all these good players, but it's just like you don't know how well that's gonna mesh immediately. Obviously LeBron is helpful with that, but it's like
He's
you have a
on.
lot of ball dominant guys too. So it's just like it's gonna
Yeah,
be interesting to see how that meshes. I there's no way they're gonna be bad. Like they're gonna be good. But if like LeBron gets hurt, then Joel gets hurt, it's like, okay, well,
GG. Yeah,
yeah, like you'll still probably win games because you'll have Tyrese and VJ and Jalen, but like you're not gonna win a chip
yeah,
without
100%.
Braun or I mean, you can win a chip without Braun, honestly, but like you're not gonna win it without Joel.
Yeah, yeah. Joel is kind of the key here. If his knees are just like
Yes.
blasted, then that's it. Like GG, another wasted
Yeah.
year.
He
Um,
truly is the key here.
yeah,
If he stays healthy, that team, like chip, they could do it.
he
If he's
hasn't
not healthy, that team's not winning it.
he hasn't been healthy in forever.
Yeah. But when he's healthy, he is a freaking monster. But we just don't see it. And I would love to see a healthy Embiid go against Wemby.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
he would eat.
I
I
don't
think they both.
know.
I think they both eat.
I
But
don't. I don't know. I don't know. If, like Joel's got the same freaking mobility as Wemby. Um,
well, that's why I think like defensively they both would probably get shit on. But offensively, I think they both cook each other. So I think it's just like a bunch of scoring and not a ton of defense. I think Wemby would get some blocks for sure, but Joel's stronger, so could get there. But yeah, it would be a very interesting matchup though.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think that they're probably the second best team in the East. after the Knicks.
Yeah.
I think that like Boston's definitely fallen off a little bit. Um, like
And
Pist.
I realized sorry to interrupt you. I realized a couple of weeks ago I had said the Celtics want Peyton Pritchard to make a Jalen Brown type of jump, and I realized I think that's wrong. I think they want him to make a Jalen Brunson type of jump.
Mhm.
So they want Peyton Pritchard to make a Jalen Brunson type of jump to where he then becomes like that very good offensive piece, which I think he could make a good jump. I don't know if he's gonna get to that level, but he's definitely not gonna be able to replace Jalen Brown.
Yeah, that is.
And I love Peyton Pritchard, so
Yeah, it's very ambitious. It's very ambitious.
yeah,
I just don't see that team being very competitive.
yeah.
Actually, I think they'll be competitive, but I think they'll be a playing team. Low key.
I think they could be a playoff team.
I mean, playing doesn't mean that they're not going to be in the playoffs. It just means that there's like not going to be a top six team.
Yeah,
Um,
but when I say playoffs, I think like they could be like a true playoff, like top six team.
I don't know. I mean, the Cavs are there. The Pistons are there. Pistons got some shit to work out with Jalen Duren still. Uh,
Yeah,
the Heat are still a threat. Um, like the Pacers are gonna be back now that they got uh Hallie back. Orlando's decent enough. Like Charlotte took a step backward. That was weird what they did. I don't know understand any of their moves.
yeah. I
But
don't really get that.
they were just like, oh, like we almost hit the playoffs. Bet let's just trade like LaMelo Ball.
Let's
And
trade our best player.
and then let's
Cool.
and there's more. Let's trade Miles Bridges too. Just like
Yeah,
sorry, all
they got
right.
Nas Reed though, but that doesn't really make up for the other
That
two.
doesn't make up for the other two. It's like, oh, fans, yeah, I saw we almost in the playoffs this year. We got a lot to look forward to. Well, what did we do? We trade LaMelo Ball for who? Nas Reed.
It's like, oh, okay, cool. So
We're back to being just garbage again. Like,
yeah, Nas Reed becomes like a James Harden, but like big man. Like that'd be crazy if he just took like a massive step.
I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I was kind of getting overshadowed by Gobert in a way.
yeah. I feel like the Pacers, low-key, are either going to be like a top three team next year, or they're going to be a playing team.
That is
That is
not
my hot take.
that is not a bad prediction right there. That's not even that all it would take. Is that you?
Yeah, because they were not good last year. Obviously, Hallie was hurt. They don't have um, the big man Miles Turner anymore.
They got Zubac.
Yes, true. And God, he annoys me, but he's good. But I do think they'll either just take over the league randomly and just be really good next year, top three, or they're just going to barely make the playoffs or not even make them at all. So
What the hell?
it'll be
Um,
interesting.
yeah, I don't know. They're gonna be a tough team to judge. Um, I think that they have the potential to be a top three team though,
Yeah.
just based on like I mean maybe not even because on paper they don't seem like they're gonna be like making it all the way to the finals. That's exactly what happened with them.
Yeah.
So
And that's what I mean. Like I feel like they could either just go crazy next year randomly or they just won't be like that good.
yeah, God, it's tough. It's tough. The East is like entertained. The West is just gonna be just two teams just killing everyone next year. Like,
I know.
just gotta prepare yourself for that. It's just futile. We should all just be tanking and just hedging our bets that there's a Wemby stopper in like this year's draft or next year's draft or just whatever. Um, but maybe Ja will just like go after Wemby or something. I don't know. Like I don't know.
It's a
Um,
prince on my seat. Takes out his legs.
It is kind of funny to see him just turn over like a new like leaf in Portland though. Literally, like he's just like hiking all the time and just kind of just like out in nature. Just like
Hey, I mean,
bro's just vibing.
if he's willing to embrace Portland like that, like I'm down. Because like honestly, truthfully, I'm not a John Morant fan. Like straight up, I'm just like not a fan of him. However, I'm a fan of Blazers, and so like we got him, and so like if he does kind of turn a new leaf and he does embrace being here, embrace the city, embrace the culture and the fans, then I could see myself turning that around. Because like I want to be a fan because he's on our team, but just like historically with me, I'm just not. So it'll be I'm very curious to see what this is going to be like, and I'm hoping it's not just like a we trade for him and then we're just going to dump him in a year.
I don't see us dumping him in a year. Not unless
Yeah, I don't
Scoot
think
has
so.
like a breakout season.
But like honestly, like having Jaw and Scoot for the future, not bad. Like if Jaw, like let's say Jaw becomes like a way better shooter, then
Mhm.
Scoot turns into like a defensive, like lockdown, explosive dude. Because I don't think Scoot honestly is ever going to be like an elite shooter.
He's a pretty good shooter.
He is, but I just don't. I mean, I think he'll get better and better. But I just like right now, actually, I don't know about that. Let me take that back. But I just think like they're both progressing. Scoot's progressing pretty well, and I could see like having those two together could be an interesting duo.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that would beat them though is size, and
Yes,
yeah,
but the difference between like Ja and Scoot versus like CJ and Dame is that like CJ and Dame was just pure offense and shooting, whereas like Ja and Scoot bring more explosive, more explosiveness. Scoot will bring some more defensive minded game, where Ja doesn't really have that. But it's like a very different dynamic with the guard tandem between them two versus CJ and Dame, and probably not as much scoring, but just more explosiveness. So it could be interesting.
explosive diarrhea.
Don't eat that lettuce, boys.
God,
um, I actually had a hot take. I don't know if this is a hot take. Let me confirm that this guy's name.
it's a cold take.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I don't know if you watched any of the NBA Summer League at
No,
all.
no, I was watching the World Cup.
Yeah, same. No, I was, but I saw some highlights and um, who was the guy that who was drafted number one? It was like AJ something, right?
AJ, I can't pronounce his last name.
Yeah, there was him, and then the guy from Kansas who was really good. But do you know who I think is going to be the rookie of the year?
Is it that Caleb Wilson guy?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think Caleb Wilson will be the
yeah.
rookie of the year, and I don't know if that's a hot take. Probably isn't,
That
but
that's a good take. I would
yeah,
I
he's
yeah.
maybe it's too early, but like his summer league, bro's a freaking monster, and like I think the other guys are good, but and this isn't me overreacting after one game where he drops like 25 points like you did
Okay,
with
okay, okay.
Chet Holmgren. But I'm just saying, Caleb Wilson, he's nice, and I think he will be the rookie of the year by the end of by the end of next year. So
God, you just
I'm hyped to watch
you
him.
just cursed him. Now he's just gonna make it to the conference finals and just drop 4 points in game seven. Like that's just kind of like vibe that we bring to the function. Um,
That's the vibe we bring to the
adopt
function.
like an Abraham Lincoln type of look too. Just like
Oh my god.
um no, he's a beast. Like I was really impressed with him. He kind of like
Yeah.
came out of nowhere. I kind of consider him just be like, all right, well there's AJ, there's Darren, there's Cam Boozer. And just like after that, just like it was kind of just whatever. Um and like he looked like the most legit player out there. And the fact that he's on the Bulls too means that like he's gonna get like a lot more usage. Whereas like Pearson's going to the Jazz where they got Markkinen, they got uh Jaren Jackson Jr., they got Keontae George. They got like a lot of like mouths to feed with that offense.
They
Um
also have like they have like that rookie guard from last year. I think
Ace
was going
Bailey, yeah,
crazy.
Ace Bailey,
Yeah.
yeah. They got like a lot of like priorities going on there. And then like AJ going to the Wizards, same kind of story where like Trey Young is gonna needs the ball in his hands to be effective. Alex Sarr like really stepped up last year too. Uh, so like there's just gonna be like a lot more usage and like they won't really be the number one guy right away. Now in Chicago, it's a little different because they have like Norman Powell, they have Matas Buzelis, they have me on the team because I got drafted there in 2K. And I'm currently averaging like triple double, and I broke the rookie 3-point record, and I broke the all-time 3-point made record.
But you're taking a step back this year, buddy. You broke the all-time three-point. Oh my god! Definitely playing on rookie mode out here.
Play on like veteran mode, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to get good, so I was like, I had to play on like veteran mode to like actually get my like overall up. I hate when like they have you start like 60 overall and then
Oh my god, it's
just
the
like
worst. You can't make a layup.
top 10 pick, you can't make a layup. It's just stupid. Like,
It drives me crazy. It's like you're supposed to be this really good player, but then you can't even like dominate like high school basketball. And it's like, bro, what? I had
yeah,
like 2 points this game. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
earn A
I was
plus,
supposed to be like the
A
best
plus
player in the
teammate grade
country.
still, but because
Yeah.
I'm passing the ball and like getting assists.
And I can't run and like I shoot a layup and I just fucking miss it. And it's like, okay, dude, like I'm a 6'9" like point guard in high school. Everyone here is like white and small. And I can't like this little like 5'7" dude like knocks me over. Like they
Yeah,
need to fix that.
they need
Because
to
you're supposed
fix
to be
that.
like the best player in the country in high school and college. But then you go to the NBA, like maybe it's a little harder. But it's like, dude,
That you're
we can make
number one
layups. Like,
pick,
what are
and
we
you're
doing?
just like just dog shit. Like,
Yeah, it's so fucking I fucking hate that.
yeah, so
Which is
unrealistic.
why I haven't played my career in fucking years.
Yeah, like my career, like the storyline was like your player was not highly recruited out of high school and had to go to like
Yeah.
Europe. But you still,
And you know me, like I'm not fucking paying attention to that storyline.
oh no, I know you're skipping all the cutscenes and stuff. Honestly, like the cutscenes for 2K just kind of annoy me anyway, so I just
Yeah.
kind of skip those a little bit too.
Well,
Uh,
remember like a 2016 storyline where they had like your friend who like died, and then it's just like
that I think
what?
that storyline was written by like Spike Lee, believe it or not. I want to
No,
say,
yeah, it was actually like not a bad storyline, but it
yeah,
was
it
just like
was good.
this is like really deep for like a 2K like
Yeah,
game.
it actually had like a lot of effort put into it and stuff. So
Yeah.
like
I think that was like the first time where they put a lot of effort into my career.
and they just haven't done it since. It's just now
Yeah.
like about like playing in the city and stuff, and just
Oh my
like
god, yeah. Like you're skateboarding around and shit.
I finally figured out how to use my skateboard, so I'm no longer just like running everywhere.
My god. You finally. Oh my goodness. I will say there was a time though, like my player was actually decent, and I would go play online, like in like the rec league with people, and that shit was actually fun. 'Cause, like there were sometimes I got like onto a squad and we were winning, and then like you'd just stay and maybe someone else would join, and like it'd be like because I was never a shoot. My player was never like a really good shooter, so it was like, but I was always good on the fast break. So like I'd be on the fast. It was that shit was actually fun, especially when you play with dudes who could actually like do shit. But
All my player can do is like just shoot threes like in your face. So just, I mean, it's still layups are still a bit of an adventure, but for some reason. But
I know.
uh, what were we talking about before? Oh yeah, Caleb Wilson. He's gonna be rookie of the year because there's no real like, unlike in 2K, there's no like number one like clear cut option. I think that maybe Caleb Wilson was like bottled after my player too. But uh, like Matas Buzelis and like is like a good young prospect, but and he's taken steps last year. But I don't know if he's gonna be like the number one guy on that team. He can be a good piece to have though.
Yeah.
And Norman Powell's like 34 years old, just not like a long term piece. So they still need that like one generational talent guy. And I think that Caleb Wilson can definitely be that guy.
What's the Boozers guy? What's his first name again? Cameron?
Cam Boozer, yeah.
Cam? Okay. So want to hear another hot take?
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
I don't think Cam Boozer
I
will
knew
be a
you
very good
I knew
player.
you were gonna say that.
Yeah. I think he's good right now in summer league. I think he was good in college. I think all in all, he's not going to be a very good NBA player. And I really don't have much reason for that. I just think like his game is not I just don't think his pace and everything can keep up with this game. Unless he can like really control the game, I don't see him translating well enough. And I might just be talking my ass out of my ass right now. And I probably am because I haven't watched enough of him, I don't think. But
Yeah.
that's my hot take. But I think Caleb Wilson will be a very good player.
I can't really say anything about Cameron Boozer because I haven't really watched him play that much. I know
Yeah.
that during his time at Duke, the team just like obliterated everyone they played.
Yeah.
So that maybe that says something like about him, like as a player overall and just his addition to the team. I don't know. I don't know. I've hardly ever seen him play. I don't really know his skill set and stuff. In fact, I'm not really great at like any of these four player skill sets because I wasn't really looking too hard into the draft this year because the Blazers weren't even in it. So
That is true. Like I turned it on and I was like, "Oh, who we drafting?" Because I forgot that we weren't. And I texted you. I'm like, "Do we just not have a fucking draft pick?" And you're like, "No." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like after it got to like after the top 15, I was like, "Okay, why is this still on?" Like there's no reason for me to have this on.
okay, Blazers, let's go, let's go. Wait,
It's
the Hornets are picking.
yeah, like, what?
I just love this guy that like does the college football playoff like live reactions. And he's just like Washington State fan. He just goes like Washington State, Washington State, let's go, let's go. It's like wait, Alabama, what the hell? Like, man, why wasn't Washington State picked? It's like I don't know, man. It's like
That's so funny.
it's how I imagine like you would react. Just like all right, let's go. We gotta be picking last. We gotta be picking last. Wait, the Knicks are picking. What?
I mean, you can see the draft board, so you know when like the draft is coming.
It was all just a surprise to you.
It was all a dream.
I think that Caleb Wilson is my rookie of the year too. Lock it in.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
Caleb Wilson. Yeah.
Yeah. I almost called him Caleb Love, just like in my head before when he started talking about him though. I was like,
And I almost called him Caleb Williams earlier, so very easy.
All right. What else is going?
Oh wait, actually, real quick, Justin Herbert and Madison Beer got engaged.
Fuck yeah. I woke up to
So
that news
sick.
and I was just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, so sick.
1 year
So
relationship.
proud of Herbert.
uh
1 year relationship.
God, that just really puts the pressure on everyone else too. Just like 1 year relationship. God damn, guys. Like it's like,
when
where
you
are you
know.
propose to me? Oh, I don't know. And just like maybe it happened. It's just like, well, Madison like Justin Herbert proposed to Madison Beer in like a year. Just like, well,
He also bought her like $1 million ring.
right. Like
when you know, you know. I mean, freaking Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld, Herbert and Madison Beer. Like, goddamn.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Like that was like
Yeah.
a 2 year relationship. Yeah, I know.
I'm talking about like the people that like my two quarterbacks are now both engaged or married to like beautiful women, and I'm just like, wow, sick. When will it be me? Miles Garrett's dating a freaking baddie and Chloe Kim as well. Like, Jesus, have you seen her?
Yeah, I've seen her. I've seen her.
God damn, she's so attractive.
I wonder if Madison
Beautiful.
Beer will like move back to Eugene with Herbert after his NFL career.
I could see it. I could see them living like a quiet life.
I think they're definitely gonna live a quiet life. Herbert is just gonna
Yeah.
be just chilling, like after his playing career. Imagine he like gets done with that, he gets to medical school before me somehow. Just like he applies and like still gets in. It's like, bro, it's like I know you got like a 4.0 in biology, but you have just been getting your ass beaten football the past like 20 years. What am I doing? I should just give it up.
Yeah, and you also the Chargers O line. Like, how is your head? Okay.
Yeah.
So funny.
God.
I have some games here if you want to play.
Well, we need to talk about some other stuff first. We didn't even talk about the
Okay.
World Cup. That
Oh yeah,
Spain won. I'm sure people already know that by now.
that's the one problem is that like we have all these notes from like weeks ago, and I'm like, we just haven't been recording, so it's like it sucks because like the World Cup thing, like I can't really clip it because it's just like irrelevant.
It just means nothing. But I am still gonna talk my shit about it. First of all, congrats to Spain. I am not surprised that they won because they looked pretty unstoppable throughout the entire tournament.
Shit, dude, they dominated.
Yeah.
Argentina. That was actually the most ridiculous domination I've ever seen in soccer.
They were on
That was
a
unreal.
historic run.
Argentina didn't even shoot a single shot as a
No.
goal in regular time.
I was rooting for a lot of people were rooting against Argentina. I was rooting for Argentina just because
Same.
like they were like it was just messy legacy game in my opinion.
That's exactly what I was rooting for them. And they have like Spain has an 18-year-old, like bro's gonna get his chance another time.
Bro's gonna just be back
now.
like and win like multiple more like World Cups too.
Yeah.
But like this was kind of like a messy legacy game, and I think that they were praying for like a shoot off in the end, like to get to that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Because like they weren't doing anything beforehand. They like you said, they didn't like shoot a goal. Like it was just pure like domination. Like if you ask me, like yeah, if Argentina had won like the shoot off, I would have been like yeah, like great for them, but like they were not the better team out there. Um,
And I remember telling you partway through the game, like if Argentina wins, part of the reason they win is going to be because of their freaking goalie.
yeah, their goalie was like working overtime
Like he
there,
was doing so much, and it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, well, if they're going to shoot 23 times, eventually it's probably going to go in.
right? Right. It's like finally breaking through the walls of Troy. Um, after not 20, 10 years, no less. So basically a good analogy. Um, but yeah, no, that was a very entertaining game for how low scoring it was. I will say, because you just always thought that like the goal is what made it entertaining. Argentine
Oh my god,
goalie,
yeah.
he was just putting in work like nobody else. So, and if Argentina had won, they would be talking about how like goated he was. Um,
Yes.
uh,
That's part of the reason why I was rooting for them too, because I just wanted like them to win, Leo to win it, and then for them to be like, wow, that goalie like really carried y'all.
yeah, yeah, he was the one that he was the reason why you won. Um,
Because part of me was like, Argentina just need one chance. Like Leo just needs one chance, and he could do it. And then they shot 3 times and they weren't on target. So it's just like, wow, nice.
did you see the post game ceremony and the special guest that was there? Uh,
Oh my goat, no, Jesus Christ, like, bro, get out of the fucking way. What are we doing? He's just sitting there like, it's like, bro, move.
oh, it's funny is that they just photoshopped him out of it, like, and then the White House posted the actual like photo of him just like in it. So it just
And they were trying to escort him off, and he's like wasn't moving, and it's just like, dude. And then like the World Cup official Instagram page posted a photo, and like you can kind of see him in the corner because they cropped him out. But it's just like, bro, you can't give them the moment. Like, I think part of it was he was just like unaware of what was happening, and it was like, okay, they're taking photos, they're celebrating. It's your time to get off. Whereas I think he thought he was like supposed to stay on the stage, but it was like, okay, bro, they literally escorted you off, and then you stayed. But it's just like another example of Trump kind of like putting himself first
oh
in a
yeah, making it
sense,
about him. Yeah,
making it about
I'm
him. And
just
I was
glad
like,
he hasn't
bro,
requested to do that with like the Super Bowl or like any other like sporting event title.
yeah,
Because FIFA's already like pretty corrupt. I mean, have you been seeing what's going on with them like recently? Where
yeah. I've been hearing some
I've been
things.
hearing like a lot. I don't know too much about it, but apparently, they might be getting bought by someone, and all the club teams have come out and said, uh, like no, like all the countries have said like no, like don't do this. Like this is like full on
Yeah,
just like corruption. Um,
crazy.
yeah, like European nations vow FIFA World Cup boycott over Infantino private
Mm,
equity plan. So it's basically like they're trying to get FIFA to buy like or private equity to buy like FIFA, which is just another way to ruin another good sport. Like private equity just ruining shit just all across the board.
yeah,
Um, just can't have anything nice anymore. And plus the product declines with private equity too. So it's just going to be a worse World Cup eventually. So,
yeah.
but anyways, we don't need to delve too much into politics. I just wanted to see like you saw that freaking Trump guy just do his
It's
little
hard. It's hard to
dance.
miss him.
It's very hard to miss him. Like he just inserts himself into every like
Just,
sporting event
he,
these days. Just
it just looks out of place all the time. And then, but the memes that came from it, where they just inserted him into like other crazy moments in sports and or just crazy moments in general. And it's just like, boom, he's just there. It's just like, bro, like have some self awareness, please.
they gave him like the Dodgers visit and gave him a ring this past week too. Just Mookie Betts said like, no, I'm not gonna go. I think
Fuck yeah.
Kiki Hernandez didn't show up either.
Did Otani go?
Otani went.
Yeah, I'm
Otani
not
went.
surprised.
Pretty much everyone went. And they just handed him a ring. He's just like, wow, this is amazing. Just like, okay. Like, but apparently it's not too uncommon for presidents to get rings.
Yeah,
Is what I've heard.
yeah.
Like, I think Bush got one. They didn't do one for like Biden or Obama. They just gave him like a jersey with his name on it instead. Um,
I'd rather have a jersey, honestly.
I honestly would too.
Actually, no.
I
The ring's cool, but the jersey you can like hang up in like a frame.
I just feel like the jersey just has more value, like than the ring in a way. I don't know.
If the jersey feels more like the team itself likes you in a sense for some reason. Like I could see like LeBron giving or like Steph giving Obama a jersey, and it's just like you're part of the team. Whereas a ring is kind of like, yeah, you're just like part of the staff. Like that's kind of what it feels more so like to me.
I just,
Not saying the staff isn't part of the team. It's just like it doesn't feel as connected.
I think just like a ring just sounds better. Like
Yeah,
you were like
100%.
actually part of the championship team in a way. Whereas like a jersey, a custom jersey can be made by me. It can be made by like pretty much anyone. So um I think that's why like rings are probably a little bit more special to like when people are like higher up. But
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see like your perspective on it too. So
Yeah.
but hey, let's play some freaking games.
Cool. Cool. Did you have stuff?
I don't got shit, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm
I'm
just kidding.
running I'm running on popcorn. I'm just I don't got
Oh yeah,
shit.
how was the second viewing, by the way?
It was just as good as the first.
Did you see an IMAX?
I saw it in regular. And you were right.
Okay.
You were right about some things. You were right about Agamemnon warning Odysseus about coming home. I think that's what you said. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I don't know why he like disguised himself. He goes, oh, it's because Agamemnon told me. I'm just like, oh, well, that's just stupid of you to say. And then you were right.
Hey, you can say his name now too.
Yeah, yeah. I've gotten better with that.
It's
Earlier, I
funny,
was saying
guys.
like Agamemnon.
I got I was just it was just so funny because like Justin's usually the one that can pronounce shit like better than me, and like he for some reason could not pronounce Agamemnon's
The
name, and
big
I was
A.
like, the big A, hey,
Just
it's big A,
aura farming. I just
bro. 4 minutes of screen time or farmed 100% of the time.
except when he got stabbed by his wife.
Yeah,
Spoiler
so that
alert. Just
was
like, okay, well, the book's been around for like like almost 3,000 years.
my one complaint is that like historically this isn't accurate.
It's like, okay, well, it's based on myth, so
Forget Elon Musk is like, well, I want to make like a more historically accurate. It's like not real, by the way.
it's not real, by the way. You saw that like Helen of Troy was like just hatched from an egg. Like that was the mythological story. I'm just like, that's just historically accurate, like Iliad Odyssey. Just like
Oh my god, it's so
not
stupid.
to not to
By
mention
the way, not fucking real.
not fucking. I mean,
Okay, I mean like characters probably are portrayed based off something and like are real, but like yeah, she wasn't fucking hatched from an egg.
no, all the mythological aspects to it were just not real. But Troy
Yeah.
was a real city.
Oh well, yeah. Like obviously, yeah.
It's just destroyed now and very hard to
Yeah.
get
Like
to. Apparently,
also, no go.
so I was going to say about Troy, just like Troy got destroyed like 9 freaking times. Like just L City in the chat, guys.
All by the same horse, by the way.
It fell for the same trick like 9 times. God, like
That's where the beating a dead horse saying comes. That's so funny. Well, crazy coincidence with Troy is that actual like crazy. He's Troy is a descendant of Troy Bolton of the Wildcats. Because you know, once a Trojan, always a Trojan.
once a Trojan, always a Trojan. God,
Nah, it's a Trojan.
a Trojan.
Once a Bolton, always a Bolton.
I you should just go down the rabbit hole with ChatGPT and stuff and just ask like all these questions about the Odyssey. That's what I did after the movie. I killed so much time doing that, but it was
I think I'm just gonna watch YouTube videos because I've been using ChatGPT for so many other things, and I shouldn't waste my ChatGPT on that.
I mean I bought the program, so
I did too, but you still like have a limited.
the quality
I think.
declines if you like use like it a lot.
Yeah,
So
and I've been using it like
I use it
overly
a
too much.
lot. I can't hate AI like for some things. I use it like a lot more than I'm comfortable to admit. Like, what's the most recent
Yeah, dude.
conversation I had with it? I asked
Well,
about
mine was like selling shoes, and so I was like having it help me price
I
things.
asked about the Blazers relocation.
It's so helpful, bro.
Yeah, and I get like into like debates with AI and stuff, and just be like, I'm like Rams versus Seahawks. Like, who do you think is gonna win? Just like the Rams have a better
Oh,
chance than the Seahawks. I'm just like, fuck you. It's just
bro's only looking at stats. Wow.
well, I debated like
Wait,
I changed AI's mind about Oregon versus Ohio State last night. At least I think I did.
it's a crazy statement. You think you did?
So now, like, if some like Ohio State fan just comes on and be like, "Oh, I think that like this is gonna be such an own," if I like, mention like Ohio State's gonna be better than Oregon, I'm like, website. I trained the AI to say otherwise that Oregon's better. So,
Have
uh,
you done the voice AI thing before?
no, I have not.
You should. You should do that. So you can like basically just talk to it, and you can like give it a voice. Mine's an Australian female.
I mean, I'm worried about the implications that are involved with that because of like deep fakes and stuff being used to
Mm.
like copy my voice and like use it for like fraud or scams or whatever. Not that anyone would like believe me if I called them on the phone, but like if someone like used me as like a hostage weapon or whatever, been like, oh yeah, like mom, come save me, mom, come help me. Just like and I'm just upstairs in my room just the entire time. Then I'm just like getting like scam. My parents just like scammed. Just like I mean, it wouldn't happen to them, but like it's
Yeah,
the ethical portion of it. That
they
makes
can find our podcast probably too, and just deep
probably
fake it
could
from there.
deep fake it from there. I mean, you hear about the AI that like lab leak that occurred?
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's
like an AI attacked another AI, right?
an AI. Just basically, they were training it. It tried to cheat on the test that it was doing, and by doing so, it took over another website. And uh, yeah, so that's
I'm Will Smith and iRobot, by the way.
so that's why I'm just like, yeah, AI is a good tool. But I think that like ChatGPT should like generative AI like that should kind of be like the peak for like AI because like right now like you don't want to get too oversaturated or the entire thing will just collapse on itself. And also there's just a
Yeah,
lot of like ethical concerns remain. Um so
yeah.
but that's just me. Let's finally get to some quiz.
Well, it's more like start bench cut. Would you rather type of stuff?
Oh boy, I'm about to get just fucking worked on this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I'm trying to think of things I haven't done before here. Okay. Start bench cut. This is NBA edition. Start bench cut. Dwayne Wade, James Harden, Tracy McGrady.
Oh boy.
You can already see the comments.
If we're basing it on accomplishments, which I'm going to do because this is not an easy like question to answer. Has Tracy McGrady ever won a ring?
I don't think so.
It's tough because all right, I'm gonna go start D Wade. That is just right off the bat, just easy decision. This is where it gets tricky. I think that had Tracy McGrady been very like healthy throughout his entire career, he would have had a better career than James Harden. But James Harden also has an MVP. And individually, he's like one of the best scorers ever. Um, I'm gonna go with James Harden as the bench and then cut Tracy McGrady.
I think a lot of people would agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would start James Harden, but I would also start Dwayne Wade, and I would bench Tracy McGrady and cut James Harden. But that's solely because I don't like James Harden.
Oh, okay.
Like no other reason why. And I really like Tracy McGrady, so that's the only reason.
I mean, James Harden over D Wade though, like that's
For me, I freaking love D Wade, so I'm starting him for sure.
uh
Um,
yeah, I don't know if James Harden has had a better career than D Wade.
Not career wise, like just in terms of like if you were looking at like scoring wise, like capability and stuff like that.
Oh, I think that D Wade's like way more athletic. I mean, Tracy McGrady is more
But
athletic than either of them.
I think James Harden is the best scorer of the three.
Yeah, he is. He is.
But that's not what I care about right now.
Yeah.
I think Dwayne Wade and Tracy McGrady bring way more value overall to a team than James Harden does.
Yeah, yeah. I think that like Trace McGrady is like the best of both worlds, or like kind of mix of both.
Yeah.
But he's not like I feel like Dwayne Wade is more athletic than the two of them, and I feel like
No, Tracy McGrady is more athletic.
I just didn't watch Trace McGrady enough. That's my
Oh, he was
issue.
super athletic. I think Tracy McGrady was the most athletic here than D Wade, but D Wade also brings like more defense.
Yeah, he's like more durable too.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Um,
like stockier durability.
yeah, that's what I think of when I think of like athletic. He's just like stronger. Um,
Yeah,
so
I want Chicago D Wade, Cleveland D Wade.
Cleveland D Wade, God.
All right, start bench cut. Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Allen Iverson.
Ooh, people are just gonna get so heated in the comments here. I can tell. I can tell. Uh, I'm cutting Kyrie. That decision I'm making just right off the bat. Um, who do I start? I'm thinking I'm starting Dame. Fuck it. Bench AI, cut Kyrie.
I think I'm probably doing the same thing. I mean, for me, it was an easy Dame start, easy,
Yeah, I mean, but
and then the other two is harder.
but like, I don't think, I think that Kyrie Irving might be one of the more overrated players of our time.
Really, explain.
Well, he just hasn't done a whole lot like since leaving Cleveland. And when he was there, like before LeBron got to Cleveland, it wasn't like they were having a lot of success either. So and he's been like injured like in and out of his career. Like I just don't think that he's like I just think he's overrated by a lot of like media personalities. People have him over Dame, um, and I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Um,
I kind, yeah, I kind of see what you're saying because I think he's like one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. But in terms of like, I just don't think, like you said, I don't think he measures. I don't think he compares to Dame.
yeah, I don't think he compares to some of the other point guards that are from his era, but he's mentioned like alongside them, like as like an equal Dame, and like
Yeah,
at times even some would argue equal like Steph, which is just absurd.
yeah,
Um, but like every time he goes to like a new like team, it doesn't work out for him.
yeah.
Celtics bust, Brooklyn bust. Where was he? Was he at somewhere in between Brooklyn and Dallas? Shit, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Like the fact that I don't remember, like,
I mean, like he was with the Nets at one point.
how come I can't remember where he was? Like, God.
I know.
Uh, because I feel like he wasn't directly traded to um from Brooklyn to Dallas. I mean, maybe he was. I'm just like stupid. Because he played with Luca for a few years, right?
No, he's only been a part of the Mavs, Nets, Boston, and Cleveland.
Okay, there we go. I'm just like tweaking
Yeah,
that, thinking that he was on
but
like.
he seems like a player who's on some team, like a random team for a year.
He also just doesn't play consistently. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, he doesn't play consistently. So that's why I'm just like I'm of the opinion that Kyrie Irving is like overrated, just because like availability concerns and like post like LeBron success or lack
yeah,
thereof. So
yeah.
because he's been a part of some really good teams and they just haven't gotten it done.
I see that. All right. Start, bench, cut. Jokic, Shaq, Tim Duncan. And I know they kind of play
Oh
like in and
man.
out their positions, but
Oh man. Shaq is starting. This is where it gets interesting. Um, Jokic has the MVPs. Tim Duncan has the rings. Um, and what?
I was gonna say I think you should look at this like these start bench cuts not at like accomplishments. You should look at it as like skill. Like who's like the better player of these three.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think that's how you should be looking at
Well
it.
then by that logic, I'm starting Jokic because there's no one else like him. Like skill wise, like like there's no big man that can pass like him and just like command the floor like he can. There's never been anyone else like him. Like genuinely just a freak on the court. He does have less accomplishments than the other two though. Well, less accomplishments. Like he's got like 3 MVPs and 1 ring. That's plenty of accomplishment. Um,
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm benching Shaq because Shaq is just like a freak. Like he's just limited like offensive game, just powering his way through. Um, but at the same time, physically, I'd want him as a prospect. And I'm cutting Tim Duncan. He probably had the most like team success. He had the most team success out of those two guys. But I think from like a skill set standpoint, I much prefer the other two. It's not a knock on Tim Duncan. Um,
Yeah.
so plus like wasn't Tim Duncan a power forward technically?
Yeah, that's why in the beginning I was like, well, even though their positions are a little
Mm,
bit different
okay.
here.
All right.
I guess like you can think about it as like accomplishments, but like I just think when I think of like start bench cut, I'm like thinking about like, okay, if I'm building a team, like who do I want to be starting? It's like, okay, well, do I pick the player with most accomplishments or do I pick the best player? And so that's why I'm thinking like I'm picking the best
But
out of the three as
but
opposed to
you
accomplishments.
see like stat watchers and
Yeah, I
accolade
mean, there's gonna be
watchers
comments like,
are
"Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
well,
like,
this guy has
yeah, like
6 rings."
right. Like I remember I got into it with someone about like I think it was like Dirk versus Tim Duncan, who's the best player of all time. And obviously I didn't know shit. So I said like Dirk was. But there's like no, Tim Duncan's got more has more rings and is more talented. And he was right. Dirk was kind of just like a lumbering just shooter. Um but I just thought that like because he torched the Blazers like every time they played that he was just God in
Yeah,
some way. So
yeah.
uh yeah. Anyways, what's the next one?
All right,
Actually, I want to hear
start.
your start bench cut for that one.
Oh, I'm starting Shaq. I'm benching Jokic, and I'm cutting Tim.
Okay. All right. So it's kind of similar. Kind of similar.
Yeah, I just think Shaq's dominance is just fucking unreal.
Yeah. I just think that like I just like Jokic's like passing ability and just
Yeah, yeah,
man.
that's
So
fair. Um, the last basketball one I'm gonna ask. This one actually might not be that difficult. Actually, no, I'm not gonna ask that one specifically. All right. Start bench cut. Luca, Jason Tatum, or Anthony Edwards.
okay. I'm starring Luca. I think that's a given. Um, this is where it gets more interesting. Um, I'm benching Anthony Edwards. I'm cutting Jason Tatum. Uh, just because I like Anthony Edwards like play style a lot more, and he's also less injury prone than Jason Tatum. Which is objective because they're both like young. Like Jason Tatum's like freaking forever 21 out here. The freaking spray on hair paint and stuff like hair paint and stuff. Um, but I just like Ant more. I'm sorry, just like a matter of like preference. I like his he's more of an offensive player than Tatum is. Like he can shoot better, like he can dunk better. He's a lot faster, I feel like. I just like Ant more. What about you?
Yeah, so like I don't like Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
So
say
like
that.
I'm cutting him, but I also don't I think Anthony Edwards' ceiling is higher than Tatum's,
Agree.
in all honesty. And I don't hate Luca, so I would start Luca, bench Ant, and cut Tatum easily. Okay, now moving on to football.
Oh,
All right.
this is where Justin gets roasted. This is where just full.
All right, and then so I'm gonna ask these, and then try to make your if you can try to make your
I
explanation
know
quicker. The
you
last
need to
one,
clip it. You need to clip it. That's what
yes,
it's all
exactly.
for. It's for the TikTok.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about your answer. It's just about the TikTok. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
um, start bench cut. Aaron Donald, J.J. Watt, Miles Garrett.
You see, I have to like think about these for a sec when you say it like that.
Well,
Um,
you can take a sec to think about it. Just once you actually say it, have like a quicker
all
explanation.
right, I'm starting Aaron Donald. I'm benching Miles Garrett. I'm cutting JJ Watt. Uh, I it's tough because all three are just defensive freaks, but Aaron Donald scares me more than any other defensive player in the league. And he's not even playing like right now. Like if he comes back to the Rams, the Seahawks are
Oh
just
my god.
cooked like nobody else. Because the other guy that they have is Miles Garrett. He just also just like wins every freaking defensive award every single year, and for good reason. The Seahawks have no one to like match up against him, as much as I hate to admit it. But I don't think he's an Aaron Donald with like his
Yeah.
technique. So I'm cutting JJ Watt. Tough. JJ's had a lot of injuries. That's a big mark against him.
Yeah. God, freaking Miles Garrett and Aaron Donald are freaking massive human beings.
And Aaron Donald's like 6'1", but like
Oh yeah.
he's like I'm 6'1" too. So to give like a comparison, like totally different
Same
body
body frame,
types.
by the way.
Yeah, like just like low into the ground. Like he gets down low, then he just comes off. He needs two men to guard him at all times. Uh,
Yeah,
so is
insane.
Miles Garrett for that matter. But
Plus, Miles Garrett is dating Chloe Kim, so that's a plus.
is that
Um,
yours too? Is that your start bench cut?
yeah, I would agree with you. Like, I like Miles Garrett more, but I would start Aaron Donald. Yeah. All right. Start bench cut. Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert.
I feel like I've done this one before.
Probably have, but
Justin Herbert,
we're
Jalen,
we're getting back to football season, so might as well.
might as well. I am starting Lamar Jackson, benching Justin Herbert, cutting Jalen Hurts. And I know that like Tommy might say something about like, oh, like Jalen Hurts is like goaded or something. Like, no,
Nah.
no, nah, he ain't him. I think that Lamar Jackson, just from an accolade standpoint, and like the way he plays is so like tough. Because like there's no other quarterback right now that plays the way that he does.
Well, no one can move like
No
him.
one can move like him. They should really transition him to running back, but like because he's basically a running back playing quarterback, he's just like hard to like keep track of all the time. And there's no other like quarterback that measures to him in our current era. So that's just a nightmare for defenses. So I'm starting him. I'm benching
Yeah.
Justin Herbert because, you know, like he's better than Jalen Hurts. I don't really need to say a whole lot. Like he's just more like talented physically. Doesn't have obviously the same team success, but like that's because his O line just like is on IL by January. So um I'm cutting Jalen Hurts. No explanation needed. Tommy,
Yeah.
Dom Canzone owns the Dodgers. Get rid of the hell
Argue with the wall. Thank you.
up.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you on this. It's tough because like I think Herbert's a better overall player than Lamar Jackson, but the fact that Lamar can run the ball so insanely well just kind of gives him the edge. And Lamar is like a good enough passer.
Yeah. Not, it's probably not as good a passer. He's not as good a passer as Herbert, but he's about
Oh yeah.
equal, a little bit better than like Jalen Hurts. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Because like I think of Lamar and Jalen Hurts as like similar passing ability.
mm,
Lamar being a little bit better.
yeah.
Um, but dude, like when I play Madden, the one team that I never want to play against is the Ravens because it just adds another piece that you have to like fully watch Lamar every single play,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's so goddamn annoying. Um, Same with like Josh Allen as well, and same with Jalen Hurts. But Lamar is just like you cannot in open field. You are cooked. I'm not gonna do any more of these football ones because they're just kind of a little boring. Um,
Or ask me
okay.
Adrian Peterson, LT, or Marshawn Lynch again. It's like, I played these games before.
Okay, so I have some blind rankings here.
Oh, God. Okay. I love these. Um,
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think of one. All right, let's see. Okay, blind rank these point guards, these 5 point guards,
all right.
and this is not all current.
All right.
Steve Nash,
3,
Steph Curry,
1,
Isaiah Thomas,
4,
Chris Paul,
2.
Magic Johnson.
5, I guess. There's nowhere else to put him.
I knew that was gonna fuck it all up.
That's terrible.
I was gonna give you Magic right after Steph, and I was like, nah, let me just wait, hold on to this, and see where he puts Chris Paul. All right, blind rank these players. Score. Okay, let me re-say that. Blind rank these NBA players, these 5 NBA players, by their ability to score.
Okay.
Michael Jordan,
3,
Kevin Durant,
2,
Kobe Bryant,
1,
James Harden,
4,
Allen Iverson.
5. Okay. That one is rough, and there's a lot of arguments that you can make in that, but like overall, I can live with it. I can live with it.
Overall solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me personally, I couldn't live with it, but you know. All right. Blind rank these current NBA stars. Shea,
Obviously 5. No. Like 1. Like
Jokic,
2,
Tatum,
5,
Luka,
3,
Giannis.
4. I'm okay with that one too.
That's actually a good list.
Yeah. I'm very okay with that one.
Yeah. Like I realized I gave you Jokic and Shea like right after each other, and I was like, okay, that's literally 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then giving you Tatum, it was like, okay, well, he'll probably give me someone better.
Yeah.
I just throw like Donovan Mitchell or something.
I thought that you were
gonna.
I thought you were gonna throw like Wemby in there and just like ruin it somehow. But
I mean, Wemby wouldn't even be number 1. So
I mean, he wouldn't be number 1, but he could objectively be number 2.
yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
All right. Blind rank these NBA athletic freaks. So just very athletic players.
Okay.
LeBron James.
Current LeBron or
I guess that's tough. Let me re-say
is it Uncle LeBron?
Okay, yeah. This is all in their prime, like youngest, best, most athletic version of themselves. All right, now I'm gonna re-say this. Okay, blind rank these 4 athletic NBA players, all in their prime of athleticism. LeBron James.
Just to clarify, this is not Uncle LeBron. This is Prime LeBron.
Yes, I just said that.
I'm just adding it to the clip. Okay. God.
Is this Bronny or LeBron?
Is this LeBron or LeBron James Jr.?
Is Savannah an option?
Taco Tuesdays. God.
Oh my god.
I haven't even shown Courtney that part of the lore. Anyways,
she's not ready for that.
She's not ready for that. LeBron is a 2.
Okay.
I think we can get someone better.
John Morant.
Probably like 5. I'll give myself flexibility.
Giannis.
I'd say 1.
Vince Carter.
4.
Zion Williamson.
3. Okay. Hear me out. Fat Zion was a freak.
It's so funny the way you said that.
And he's still like really, really tough to guard against too. Even though he's a little out of shape. You actually think he's on good shape.
He's actually like ripped now. I just saw a photo of him recently.
Yeah, so I think that you could put him above Vince Carter. Vince Carter, for how athletic he is, he's like average height. He's like a regular dude. I'm sorry. Like
Vince Carter is like 6'8". What do you mean?
regular dude. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I guess 6'7" is like the average height in the NBA,
Hell
but
yeah, it is. I know
dude,
I know freaking David Deming's 6'8", so like he's the same height as David Deming. That's kind of like the metric I'm using here.
oh my, I mean, look, okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure Zion's also like under 6'8".
Yeah, but like when I look at Vince Carter, I'm not like, oh, this guy's just like freaking massive. Like I look at Zion Wilson, I'm just like, this guy's
Wait, do
massive.
you know how athletic Vince Carter was?
Yes, I do. He won. He was a freaking freak on the glass.
He's like the one of the best dunkers of all time, if not the best dunker of
Hey,
all
I'm not
time.
the one that was like laying them up here, being like, oh yeah, like Zion Wilson, Vince Carter. It's like I kind of
I'm
had to
just
take with what
saying,
tools I
like,
had.
if we're doing like most athletic NBA players, and like I'm hearing Vince Carter, I'm probably putting him at 1 or 2. Then again, you had LeBron at 2, which
I
makes
had
sense.
like
But
no
like at
option
that
to
point,
put him there. Like
who are you expecting to get? Like you put Giannis at 1. Like I'm putting Vince Carter at 1 in that
I'm expecting
spot.
to get like someone that's like better than John Morant, but worse than Zion Williamson.
Like who?
I don't know. Like Cooper Flag. Like shit, I don't know.
I wouldn't say he's between those two, but okay.
I don't know. I don't know. God, what do you want from me? God.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, obviously Vince Carter is like more athletic than Zion. But as a prospect, Zion was supposed to be like one of the most athletic players ever. So
Yeah, I just think Vince Carter is probably literally jumped over during the Olympics. Like that shit was fucking insane.
God,
That's actually like one of the most insane dunks I've ever seen.
bro's unk for remembering all this stuff. Um
Also, DeMar DeRozan had almost one of
yeah,
the most
okay. That
insane
was who I
dunks of
thought you
all
were gonna
time.
mention. DeMar DeRozan. Someone like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good. I understand that, but even him, I think, was like top 3. But I don't think people talk about this dunk that DeMar DeRozan almost had once. Like in the Olympics, he had almost one of the most insane dunks I've ever seen. A 360 around the player to dunk it, and he missed. He was just hanging on the rim. But like outside of Vince Carter's dunk, where he jumped over the dude in the Olympics, DeMar DeRozan had almost one of the most insane dunks that we could have ever seen. And I really wish he made that. But I think people don't realize how freaking athletic DeMar DeRozan was in his prime. But anyways, all right. Blind rank these top 5 NBA shooters.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard,
2.
Ray Allen,
I'm gonna go 1. I feel like there's no way you're gonna put like Steph next.
Klay Thompson,
3.
Steph Curry,
This was all just a setup.
I
4.
mean
4.
Reggie Miller.
5.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's insane.
Why?
I understand Ray Allen, but
Look,
like for this category, it's like an easy like there's a clear number 1.
yeah,
And the
but
right
I
when you
didn't
said
think
Ray
that you
Allen
were
number
gonna like
1,
give me like all the top 5 shooters of all time. Like I thought you were gonna give me like Michael Jordan in there too, or like Larry Bird, or like somebody else. Somebody else.
okay, I understand from that
That's why I was
perspective.
like so like guarded about it. I'm just like well like
Okay, because I could have like waited to the end and then like it's just like not Steph Curry.
because when you're starting with like Damian Lillard, I'm just like shit. This is like a pretty like serious list. I'm gonna put him at 2. Just like Ray Allen, just like shit. Like 1. He's probably used like the 2 like the 2 good shooters that he has, or and like
okay,
next like couple are just like all stars or whatever. So it's like
okay, yeah. From that mindset, I understand.
yeah,
Now. Yeah.
god damn. That's crazy you do that. Just like, well, first of all, I didn't have much of a choice. Second of all, like you really just kind of tripped me up here. So
it's like not like I looked at a list with Steph Curry on it and chose not him. So funny. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Blind rank these NFL receivers.
okay, I bet.
Randy Moss,
God, these people are getting so mad at me for these two. I don't know what to expect. This could just
I
be
know
like
that's part
be
of it.
like
That's part of the hard part.
this could just be like one like Hall of Fame receiver, then just like a bunch of just like backups for all I know. I'm gonna go two,
Justin Jefferson,
four,
Jerry Rice,
one,
Calvin Johnson,
three,
Terrell Owens.
five.
I feel like this list isn't bad.
It's okay. I mean, probably swap JJ and Terrell Owens' spot, but
Terrell, yeah.
um,
But like that's not for 4 and 5 can usually swap. If you had like Jefferson at 1 and Jerry Rice at 5, then it'd be like okay.
yeah, we lost the plot there.
Yeah,
Just love Jerry Rice's Instagram post too. Just like just a photo of his face and just like no caption. Just like
yeah,
it's like, oh no, you can write a caption.
yeah. All right, blind rank these NBA franchises.
Let's do it.
The Warriors,
Two,
Celtics,
one.
Spurs,
They're better than the Warriors. Three. Three. Yeah.
Lakers.
I'm gonna just come through that screen and just like kill you. Like four. Like what?
Bulls.
Wow. The top five franchises ever. God. Just five.
I was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I had some like where did the guy go to college questions if you were curious.
Yeah. Let's run it. Let's run it. I'm having
Okay.
a lot of fun.
And then we can close out.
Yeah.
Then we can close out soon.
Sounds good.
Okay. Name the college that this player went to. Desmond Bain.
TCU.
Yep. Nice. Got that quicker than I expected. Cam Johnson.
UNC.
Yes. OG Ananobi.
Indiana.
Yeah. Okay, these are like way too easy for you.
Yeah, when it comes to like where the player went to college, I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm pretty goated at it.
Yeah.
Come on, give
Okay.
me some, give me some.
Okay, how about football? Football.
That one's a little tougher for me, but yeah, let's run it.
Name the college that this player went to. Trey McBride.
Shit, I don't know that. Iowa?
No.
Yeah, I just don't know that. That's gonna take a bit of a miracle here. But I do know my conferences.
But do I?
He doesn't seem like a SEC guy.
No.
So I'm thinking Big Ten, Pac-12, old Pac-12 at least. Oh man, sorry. Stanford.
Nope. Not a bad guess though.
Is it UCLA?
No, not okay. Opposite direction, but just in general, like kind of around the area in a sense. Like it's a better guess than Iowa.
Okay. Well, that kind of tells me that's like West Coast then.
More West Coast, more so West.
I want to say Arizona State.
No, but closer.
Arizona.
No, not that close.
All right, sick. Utah.
No, but getting closer now.
God, I'm just getting closer and closer and closer. Just Boise State.
Nope.
Might have been gotten too far ahead of myself. Utah State.
Nope.
BYU.
Nope.
Wyoming.
Nope.
What is that face? Montana.
Well, no.
Montana State. Like Montana.
No.
Like ain't no way. You'd go to Oregon State. Wazoo.
No.
Berkeley.
Getting colder. No. Getting cold.
UNLV.
No.
I've covered like a lot of the West Coast schools.
I didn't say it was West Coast. I said it's just more west.
That's not a direction. That's not even that's not a place. More west. What does that
Well,
mean?
they're like more Midwest, but they're like technically part of like more Western conferences.
Minnesota,
Not that far.
Nebraska.
No, too far.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Colorado State.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. First try too.
First try, by the way. All right. Name the college that this football player went to. Trey Hendrickson.
Ohio State.
No,
Wait, no. I thought it was Trey Henderson.
no.
Uh what's Ohio State? He is a big boy though, and that kind of says
Mm-hmm.
Big Ten for me. Um I want to say Nebraska.
No,
Uh Iowa.
nope,
Michigan.
nope,
Michigan State.
nope,
Wisconsin.
nope,
Penn State.
no.
Ooh, am I too far north?
Yeah,
Oh. All right. Well, we gotta look down south. Um Bama.
no, but like closer.
Uh Georgia.
No,
Tennessee.
nope,
Vandy. No way you went to Vandy.
nope,
Ole Miss.
nope,
Mississippi State.
nope,
South Carolina.
nope,
Georgia.
nope.
Florida.
Didn't you just say
I
Georgia?
felt like I did. Uh,
Yeah, you said Georgia like 2 guesses ago.
Florida.
No, but close.
Florida State.
Nope,
Miami.
nope,
University of Southern Florida.
no,
Central Florida.
no.
Well, I think we ruled out we didn't go to school in Florida. Uh UNC.
Nope,
NC State.
nope,
Kentucky.
nope. Think you already guessed that.
I might have. I don't know. It's could all. I could have just said South, and Seb could have been like North.
No, you were in the state a second ago.
Clemson.
But no.
I was in the state a second ago.
Yeah, and then you gave up.
Georgia Tech.
Nope.
Okay. I was in the state a second ago. Okay. All right. I was in Florida, I think, when you said that. Northern Florida.
No.
Miami. Did I say Miami?
Yeah.
Okay. And that was a no. Jacksonville State.
Nope.
That was a crazy poll, but
I'll tell you this. It's in Florida.
okay, I've guessed all the Florida schools though. There's no way you can go to like University like Orlando, like online, like
Purdue online? No.
West Florida, like
Nope.
East Florida,
No.
Central Florida,
No.
University of Central Florida.
No.
I said Florida State. I said Florida.
Yeah.
How
You're gonna get it eventually. I know.
why am I not thinking of this school?
You've definitely heard of this school. Like, this is a pretty decent basketball school. I feel like that would give it away.
There's no way that you just thought that Wake Forest was in
No.
Florida. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that'd be crazy even for you. You're welcome, by the way. Why can't I think of the school? Okay. Decent basketball school.
Like, they're not like they're now kind of known for basketball. When
Florida
you hear about them.
Athletic University. Florida
is that what they're
Atlantic
called?
University.
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Florida Atlantic.
Damn, you went there? That's crazy.
No, it was so funny because like when you said like, oh, he's a big boy, like Iowa, I was like, that's like Nebraska, Wisconsin, like that's where my mind would have gone too. That's so
Let's
funny.
run another one. I like this. I like this. This is fun.
Yeah, that was actually fun because you named so many schools in Florida. I was like, holy
I
shit.
was just kind of just throwing shit at the
Yeah, you're
wall.
like southeast veer north Florida.
That's kind of directions that sub gives. Just like more west. Just like, what does that mean?
It's like I just named the California school. How far can I go? All right. Name the college that this NFL. Okay. Name the college this NFL player went to. Jordan Love.
Oh, I think I know this one. It was Utah State.
Correct. Nice. All right. Name this college this NFL player went to. Nico Collins.
He feels like he'd be from Texas. I can tell. So
So stupid.
I'm gonna say Texas,
Nope.
Baylor,
Nope.
Texas A&M,
Nope.
TCU,
No.
Texas Tech.
No.
I'm just staying in Texas until Ella tells me to get out. All right, but fine. We'll move to LSU, Louisiana.
No.
He feels like he'd be Southern, though.
He is very much not Southern. Like complete opposite.
Complete opposite. Let's try Minnesota,
Close.
Wisconsin.
Close.
Okay, Michigan State,
Nope.
Michigan.
Yep.
That kind of makes sense.
Okay, you said Michigan State before Michigan.
I mean, I don't know. Like, just kind of throw it out there. Like, Trey
What an idiot.
Trey Hendrickson went to freaking Florida Atlantic University. Like, that's fucking random. Like,
Yeah, it's so funny. All right. Name the college this NFL player went to. Tank Dell.
ooh, Houston.
Yep.
How do I know
Okay,
that?
You know that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you'll know this one, so I'm not gonna say it. I don't even fucking know this player. Okay, now we're gonna do basketball of this. But you might know these. So I need to
yeah, mix it up.
wait, what the hell? Just repeating this shit. Okay. Name the college this NBA player went to. Fred Van Vliet.
Wichita State.
Yes. God damn it. Okay. Very easily. Okay, these other ones you know super well, so I'm not gonna say these. Let's see. Can you name Can you name 5 NBA players that went to UCLA?
Just moved to LA. Past or present?
That went to UCLA.
Yeah, but are they like current NBA players or?
Oh yes, these are all current NBA players.
Okay. Kyle Anderson. Crazy that's the first guess I had, but it's true.
Yep.
Kevin Love. Russell Westbrook. Norman Powell. Jaime Jaquez Jr. That's 5. Why are you paused?
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, last thing I heard was Norman Powell.
Norman Powell and Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Yes, I was actually looking for Lonzo Ball though, so that is wrong. Yeah, correct. Let's see. Oh wait, this could be interesting. Okay, how? Okay. Can you name the college that this NFL player transferred to or from? Sorry. So, Joe Burrow transferred from which school?
Ohio State.
Okay, yeah, that was easy. Can you name the school that Austin Reeves transferred from?
University of Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Yeah, I guess he was he a part of Arkansas? Because this is saying Wichita State.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
I thought he did play for Arkansas.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I think he's maybe he's just from Arkansas. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I think he's from Arkansas. God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, these other ones are easy. Like Jalen Hurts.
He transferred from Alabama.
Yeah. Do you know the school that Duncan Robinson transferred from to
Ooh,
Michigan?
to Michigan. We're gonna have to dig deep into the bag here. It was a D3 school. I know that for a fact. I don't know if I'll get that. I'm just gonna just say right off the bat. Um, Nowheresville, USA.
No. He's from Williams College in Massachusetts.
That's not even a place. That's just like an AI generated college right there.
Well, it's Williamstown in
I get
Massachusetts. That's what when you
exactly AI generated college right there.
that's when you what you just said. You're like, oh, that random town or whatever. I was like, why is that like Loki kind of close though?
Yeah, I really should have like stuck with that one.
Well, that's kind of the extent of everything I have
Well,
here.
we got a lot accomplished today.
Yeah,
So,
it's getting late.
yep.
Um, but okay, actually, the last thing I was going to ask you is I had this thought last night, and I was just curious. What athlete? Actually, sorry, let me rephrase this. Okay, if you were to go on YouTube and watch highlights of an athlete, anyone, what athlete are you watching highlights of, and who would you do that for the most to? Let me rephrase that. Jesus Christ, that made no sense. Okay, if you were going to go on YouTube, if you were going to go into YouTube and watch highlights of any athlete, what athlete are you looking up?
Okay. I'm gonna be a little different here. This isn't exactly an athlete. This is a baseball manager named Lou Piniella. All of his career ejections, and there are a bunch of them, and they're very entertaining to watch. He like will throw the base pad and stuff and just like kick up the dust. Like that's the kind of highlight reel I can appreciate. That's the kind of shit I really enjoy. But for NBA, like for like actual like sport highlight reel, I'd probably say like Dame Lillard, pretty regular watcher of his accomplishments. So they even like come up on my For You page when I'm like was is a shot against the Thunder. When I'm not like even like searching the Blazers or anything. So like it just kind of just always there.
Yeah, I will say about a few times a year, I will go back and watch his highlights in the playoffs against Denver, that one game. Because that was one of the most absurd games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So, yes, Dame is usually my number one as well.
I mean, you should watch the Lou Piniella highlights too.
I mean, yeah, shit.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
Well, that is everything. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode. Very long episode, too. Wow. Guess that's what happens when we're not being
Bry Wu is pitching today. Oh, we're gonna lose. It's on the road.
Fuck.
God.
Also, you see that Debo Samuel signed with the 49ers?
I ain't worried
So
about that.
random.
That's just desperation
Yeah, I
from
know.
them.
Just
So, all right.
but yeah, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry we've been kind of MIA, but we've been in Miami.
Hey, Mr. Worldwide.
But hell yeah. But yeah, we'll talk to you guys hopefully next week or we'll see.
I'm gonna go see Ed.
Never
I'm gonna
know.
go see Ed Sheeran this weekend, by the way. So we can't do a podcast this weekend. So
I'm gonna go be in the Odyssey this weekend, so all right. Peace.
peace.